Welcome to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of the Tahlequah Lady Tigers versus the Eufaula Lady Ironheads. And this is a non-district final home game of the season. I'm Ashley Stevens along with Sergeant Mark Sams and Tyler Morris on the camera today. Sergeant, glad to have you.
Hey, Ashley, thank you. I appreciate it. Not every day we get in here Tuesday. You know, we didn't have our tournament this year, so Monday afternoon basketball, Tuesday weather coming in. Figured we'd invite the Ironheads over and everybody come into the friendly confines of the T-MAC.
Absolutely, and both teams using this game as a warm-up for the playoffs. Regionals start next week for both teams, and Tahlequah waiting to see where they will go and who they will play. Waiting, I believe, on the matchup tonight between, if I'm not mistaken, between Memorial and Rogers, and that will determine whether we play, and I could be wrong, whether we play Shawnee or whether we play Bishop Kelly, and then the location
as well, right.
And so I think maybe there's a possibility that they'll have to hit the road to Durant. So we hope that's not the case, but
that's always, you know, you hope you can get something maybe closer in the Tulsa Metro, a place like that, but, you know, them outliers are out there, and we sometimes we've got to make those trips.
So we, right now, we are absent on with the guys that are usually here that help run it, you know, that help run the production for us. So as far as commercials and score, we will do our very best to get that done. I'm not used to that, so I will do my best to, and Marcus and I will both do our best to announce the score and the time for you, but there may be some times where we forget to change it over here because we're not used to that, but we're going to do the best we can, and we want to welcome all the Eufaula fans who may be tuning in. And we're going to warn you, we are a biased announcing crew. We are.
Well, you know, rumor around the campfire is you've got a vested interest in it down there. I was thinking about that coming in after I heard from Kelly that you were a solo act today, and they asked if I wanted to sit in, and I thought, you know, it's got to be pretty cool to sit up here in bird's eye view watching your baby girl run up down the floor. I watch mine play in here, and it's pretty nice to come in here and watch them grow.
Absolutely.
And I know you're in that phase where you're traveling everywhere and all that, and it's nice to be at the house, but it's also nice to sit down there and watch one of your own as well.
Absolutely, and these young ladies here, we've gotten to watch them grow up, and they've grown up a lot this season. This has been a tough season for these Lady Tigers and faced a lot of adversity, and I appreciate one of the things I heard Carson and Lauren talking about earlier was next year how good they anticipate themselves being.
Sure.
They already realize what they've learned from this season, and they're already looking forward to next season.
Absolutely, and I mean that, you know, Tahlequah's enjoyed a pretty good run here in the last few years in girls basketball, boys basketball as well, but girls especially. You know, David's put together a lot of classes that had some very fortunate, you know, years. I mean, going all the way to the title game here just a couple of years ago. So it's one of those things that every now and again you got to rebuild one, and I think David's doing a good job. He's got some young players on the floor now, and he's got some young players coming. I believe that the future looks pretty bright for the Tahlequah Lady Tiger basketball.
Absolutely. You talk about a legacy and what these young ladies are doing now. They're building a legacy of hard work and adversity. And when you're facing adversity, how are you going to work through that, and what do you hope to accomplish with all of that?
Absolutely.
So we're about 30 seconds away from the start, and we'll step away for the playing of our national anthem before we announce the starting lineups for both teams. So while we wait, we're going to step aside just for a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to T-MAC, Tahlequah's Multipurpose Activity Center, host of non-district basketball game tonight to finish out the regular season for the Tigers against the Eufaula Ironheads. At this time, would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem?
And now ready for the starting lineups. Lady Eufaula, Lady Ironheads, excuse me, will be in the maroon, and the Lady Tigers of Tahlequah will be in the white. Starting lineups now for the Ironheads. 00, a senior, Jaden's Efford. Number 3, a junior, Elena Monroe. Number 10, Kate Peppinger. Number 11, Maddie Ballard. Both are seniors. And last but not least, a junior, number 24, Jonna Bumgarner. And that is the starting lineups for the Eufaula Ironheads.
Not a lot of underclassmen starting on that squad today.
And last but not least, the junior, number 24, Jonna Bumgarner.
And now,
the Ironheads.
The starting lineups for your Tahlequah Lady Tigers. Head coach David Qualls, assisted by Charles Nigel. Sophomore, number 3, Lakin Adams. A junior guard, number 11, Carson Gilbert. Another junior guard, number 14, Riley Dotson. Junior guard, number 22, Haley Joe Wilson. And last but not least, a junior forward, number 23, Lauren Stevens. And that's the starting lineups for your Tahlequah Lady Tigers.
Officials for this contest, Mr. Whitley Waring, Andrew Brown, and Kidwell River.
Looks like as we started here, the crowd's kind of filling in a little bit. Everybody's probably having to take off work, take an extended lunch, something like that today. Eufaula traveled pretty nice today. I'm looking around the arena. They look like everybody kind of took off work in Eufaula and come on over for the game today. But I think as the game goes on and we head towards the boys' game as well, we'll get a few people in the stands, and we'll have a pretty good crowd here in the T-Mac.
Absolutely. It's the battle of the lakes. Lake Eufaula versus Lake Tenkiller.
Absolutely.
So lots of tourism sparked by both towns here. So last time these two met was many, many years ago, according to Coach Miller. And here we go. We're ready to start. There's the tip. Tipped out by Stevens to Gilbert. Gilbert brings it down. Picks up the ball, needs a little help, gets it out to Mo Wilson. Over to Adams. Adams to the left wing. Dotson back to Adams. Good hands there to keep it. Inside to Stevens, out to Wilson. Wilson trying to force the issue to Gilbert. Reverse layup, got it. Tahlequah by 2. Tahlequah in the press. Blocked. Still on this side of the court, getting close to the 10-second timeout.
Timeout. I like to see that little hustle up front right there, trapped them in the corner. I think that kind of jumped on them quick. They didn't see nobody breaking to the basketball, give her some help.
Absolutely. And quick timeout there by Eufaula. Good defense on this timeout. We're here because of President's Day. President's Day originated as a celebration of George Washington's birthday on February 22nd. It became a national holiday or federal holiday in 1879. So if you're looking for a little history of the holiday, there it is. Now back to basketball. So good opening start here for the Lady Tigers. They're out on top 2-0. 7:27 to go here in the first. Elena Monroe going to bring the ball down for the Ironheads. Coming off the screen. Penetrates. Kicks out. Back to Monroe. And she took just one extra step there. Turnover Ironheads.
I like the way they pack the defense back in there. Not going to let anybody get down low any easier than they have to. Keep everything out front. Maybe they know something from a scouting report. They want them to shoot from out there. There you go, Carson.
And good job there by Mo Wilson finding Gilbert, who was open under the goal. Good pressure. Pull-up jumper off the back of the rim, no good, and Mo Wilson with the rebound. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert bounce pass to Dotson. Dotson inside to Stevens. Stevens going to work, turn around off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Eufaula.
I think that'll come. I think that's going to be there all afternoon down low. Get Lauren off the block. I think she'll turn and put that in more times than not today.
Jumper, contested, rebound, Eufaula. Pull out for three, wide open. In and out, no good. Tip to Gilbert. Gilbert with the rebound. Gilbert going to push the issue. She's going to take it all the way. Blocked. Rebound by Stevens, and she can't get a fall. And so she's over 2 down low there. Gilbert trying to drive in with 2 people there and has her shot blocked.
6 minutes to go here. I think we're going to, the nerves are, pregame nerves maybe a little bit. I know we're late in the season, and it sounds crazy saying nerves, but they all get them.
3 ball, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebound, Dotson. 5:45 here in the first. Tigers by 4. Inbound, find Gilbert under, just too high. And out of bounds, last touch Eufaula. Dotson trying to get it down low to Gilbert, and Gilbert's finding some open.
We're getting a good look down there. I think so. Like I said, I'm not too discouraged that a couple of them bounced in and out. I think we're going to be okay down low.
Gilbert on the inbound, has it blocked. Rebound, Eufaula. 5.5 to go here in the first. Going to try the left wing is Monroe. Back to the top of the key, still to the left wing. Pippinger, hands off to Ballard. Short corner, 3 ball. Too long, off the back of the rim, rebound, Eufaula. Pippinger again. Monroe has time, decides not against it.
She took a good hard look, didn't she?
Penetrates, kicks, quick shot, can't get the fall, rebound Gilbert. So right now, Eufaula having a hard time finding their shot. Over to Dotson. Dotson hands off to Adams. Top of the key, inside to Stevens, out to Dotson. Dotson for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Ooh, thought Mo was going to get there.
She gave it a try. Yeah, she sure did. She just, I think she was a little closer to the end line. She thought she was.
4-0, Tahlequah on top. 4:43 here in the first. Tigers still in the press. Trying to trap. They're able to get through. 3-on-2. Decides against the short corner 3. Penetrates. Long pass. Able to come down with it one hand. Jumper at the elbow and got it. 4-2. Stevens. Long pass to Wilson. Short corner 3. Short off the front of the rim. And Eufaula with the rebound. And they're going to give Stevens.
Well, they're going to get a foul here, yeah. I think they got tangled up more than it was a...
Oh, they're going to give it to her. They're going to call Riley Dotson. So they're going to give Riley Dotson her first personal. First team foul for the Lady Tigers.
I'm not real sure I think they was all down there tangled up together, Ashley. And I think that Riley turned her back to the referee first, and that's the number they took.
And great job there by Mo Wilson to force the held ball. Possession arrow goes to Eufaula. Mo Wilson, she's one of those defenders that she does a lot of the unspoken work.
Right.
Big 3-pointer, got it. Way downtown for Jonna Bumgarner, and that puts the Ironheads on top by 1. 3:45 here in the first. High post Stevens. Dribbles back out to Adams for a open 3. In and out, rebound Mo Wilson.
And there you go right there, Ashley. That's what you're talking about Mo. She sneaks in there and gets a rebound, and they lose track of her every now and again.
There she is.
And
got
she's
it.
going to bust 3 right there.
Mo Wilson for 3. And Lady Tigers back on top, 7-5. Staying in the press. Long pass, gets it across. Pull-up jumper. Got it. We're tied at 7.
Everybody's kind of finding their stride here.
Adams needs help. There we go. Mo Wilson comes to it. Long pass over to Dotson. Stevens, top of the key. Couldn't come down with the pass. Off of her foot. And last touch, Eufaula. Be Tahlequah basketball. 2 Lady Tigers in the same spot right there.
Right. I think the transition got away from him a little bit right there, and then that, as well with Eufaula, I think that girl just got ahead of herself a little bit and dribbled it off her foot.
So 7-7 here in the first, 2:50 to go. Adams bringing the ball down. Soft pass picked off and saved. So it's turnover, Tahlequah. Eufaula. She's going to pull up for three-pointer and got it.
She looks pretty comfortable shooting that three-point shot right there. We got to get a little zip on the pass and not turn that over like that.
And Adams takes it on the drive. And now Lady Tigers back within one. 2:19 to go here in the first. 9-10. Tahlequah down by one. Monroe penetrates, kicks over. Short corner jumper. Rebound, Mo Wilson.
And there she is again.
And Lakin Adams going to drive. Left-handed, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Eufaula. Had Gilbert over here in the short quarter.
Sure did, all by herself. I think Gilbert thought she was going to throw that to her, and then she just went ahead and took it herself, which, you know,
now
both are viable options.
Mo Wilson nearly stealing the ball. Penetrating. And blocked by Stevens. Rebound, Mo Wilson.
It's a good job down inside, not giving up on it. They kind of ganged up on her, and Stevens come out of there with a block.
Back to Adams.
And we're going to get a foul right there.
She'll be fouled by number 50. That's Ariel Greenlee. I believe that's her first foul. It's only the first team foul for Eufaula here in the first period.
Yeah, the referee's kind of letting them play a little bit. We only got one foul apiece, and we're 128 in the first here, so.
And the line shooting two.
Opportunity to tie. And we are tied. Looks like Rayleigh McCarter going to check in for Lakin Adams if she makes this. And she does. Tigers back on top, 11-10. Rayleigh McCarter, freshman.
Eufaula checked in number 4, Lauren Gray, a junior. I don't know that they played anybody below a junior just yet. I don't know. They may have them in. They may have redshirted their whole underclass. I don't know. A lot of juniors and seniors they brought to town with them today.
Trying the left wing, back to the right wing. Short corner. That's Bumgarner. High arching three off the back of the rim. And good job by Mo Wilson. Come down with that rebound. 1:05 to go here in the first. Long pass to Gilbert. Gilbert sets up for three. Got a good look at it. Off the rim, no good. And rebound, Eufaula.
We're under a minute to go here in the first. We'll see how we close this out right at the end.
Bumgarner goes to the left, to the short corner, inside, and good job by Mo Wilson getting her hands on it.
She got up and got that, just took that one away from her.
Pass over to Dotson. Dotson pulls up three, another good look at it. Off the front of the rim, tipped. Last touch, Tahlequah will be Eufaula basketball. Lady Tigers right now getting out-rebounded.
I think we get to the end of this quarter here, maybe go over there, Coach Krause, and take a look at it, or get them in the huddle, you know, get a body on somebody down here. We're letting a lot of things fall back in their hands. We need to push somebody out of the paint down here a little bit.
Top of the key, going to try the right side, 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Top of the key, looks to her left, nothing doing. Wants to go high post. McCarter shuts that down. Gilbert. Top of the key, Bumgarner. We're at 20 seconds. Go try the left side, back to the top. Finds Bumgarner, short corner. That's what they wanted. Good job by Carson Gilbert to close that out. Under 10 seconds now. High post, turns, looks. Good job to touch it there by the Lady Tigers. 2 seconds. Wild shot at the end. At the buzzer. That's the end of the first. Tahlequah 11. Eufaula 10. Usually at this point we play commercial, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to do that.
Well,
so we're just going to talk about it.
We'll just talk through it. Yeah, that's the defense right there at the end. Stay with them a little bit, little hustle right there. I agree with you. I think we need to. We might need to get a rebound or two down here and get even in that category. But so far the hustle's there. You know, it's even ball game. I think we're evenly matched. They've got a couple of shooters. If we can just find the bucket, I think we're going to be okay. And if we get the ball inside and turn shoot off the glass, I think Lauren's going to be okay down underneath as well.
Absolutely. Got 4 points for both Lakin and Carson and 3 points for Mo Wilson. I want to take a moment and thank Tahlequah Lumber, long-time lumber yard here locally, first-year sponsor of Green Country, but a long-time sponsor of Tahlequah Athletics. Brett Bynum, Mike Skinner, those guys have taken over the helm there and run a great lumber yard and have everything you could possibly need. And I saw a post this morning, Billy Kissinger, who I went to high school with, and this is the kind of employees they've had, celebrating 25 years at Tahlequah Lumber. So when you've got employees that's been there that long, that means your employer does something right,
I'll tell you that. And if you haven't been to Tahlequah Lumber in a while, you go in there, you're surprised at what all you can find in there. Just about, like you said, just about anything you want, from camp gear to if you're building your house. So go check them out, Tahlequah Lumber.
Back in action, second quarter. It's 11-10, Tahlequah on top. Gilbert with the ball. Bounce pass between the legs of Rayleigh McCarter to Mo Wilson. Mo Wilson trying to get it above the long arms of Bumgarner. And Eufaula forces an early turnover.
Bumgarner using a height advantage right there and just got Mo trapped up with the ball in her hand, didn't have anywhere to go.
Fakes inside. Going short corner. They want to get it inside to number 40, Olivia Hamby. As she traveled, no call. Rebound, Stevens.
Absolutely. She just backed her way in there and didn't care, did she?
Lob pass over to Mo Wilson. Wilson bounce pass to McCarter. McCarter back to the top of the key to Gilbert. There's two on her.
That's what I was going to say. If we got two on her out front, somebody's got to be open.
McCarter. Skip pass to Gilbert. Beyond the arc three.
Boom. There it is.
Carson Gilbert for three. Puts the Tigers up 14-10. Assist McCarter. 6:53 to go here in the first quarter. Trying to go baseline. And good job. Mo Wilson. Mo Wilson on the steal. And Carson did a good job using the baseline to her advantage as the second defender. Inside of McCarter. McCarter trying to go to work. Double. Blocked. And Stevens nearly has it. But it's tipped back in by Eufaula. And that's just good hustle right there by Riley, and Lauren, all on that possession.
Absolutely. Just
ended up getting the held ball, but the possession arrow goes to Eufaula. Lakin Adams comes back in the game, give Mo Wilson a breather. So Maddie Ballard also comes back in. Trying left wing, nothing doing there as Riley Dotson closes out. Look at Carson Gilbert spying, trying to go back door, caught him napping that time. And
yeah, they've been working 40 down low, and they moved her up high, and that girl snuck right around, kind of around the corner there, and they left her wide open.
No good. Rebound, Eufaula. 14-12, Tigers by 2, 5:45 here in the first. Left side. Good ball movement by the Ironheads. Trying to find something inside. There they do. They go back door.
Same thing.
Same play. Couldn't get the fall. Rebound Stevens.
Yeah, they're just working. 40's just working down in there, and when they sink back to help on her, they leave that one girl out there on the other side, and she's sneaking around there to shoot that shot.
Carson Gilbert with a three that goes off the back of the rim. And Riley Dotson and a Eufaula player gets tied up for a held ball. Will be Tahlequah basketball.
5:19 to go. Tahlequah 14-12 here. Ashley.
Inbound to Stevens. Stevens, Dotson, Adams. Short corner. Jab step inside. High pass. Good job by McCarter. Just come down with it. Couldn't get it to go in.
Kind of off balance when she took the shot, so it didn't go where she thought it would.
Rebound, Eufaula. 5 minutes to play here in the first half.
Tahlequah came out and got that girl out here. They're still hanging around out here, though. They want that shot pretty bad.
The exact same play, we've got a timeout. And
I think you're right. I think David's calling timeout because he's going to state the obvious here. You know, hey, we've got to put a hand in that girl's face. She's shooting the same shot over and over and over again here.
Yeah, you've got two people coming to stop this like inside high post right there, and no one's rotating back over. And so,
right, we don't have it. We have the help defense, but we don't have anybody helping where she left from.
Exactly. So 14 all. We got just a few seconds, and I know when you're in a hurry. Chris's Quick Lube. They can get you an oil change in 10 minutes or less.
Absolutely.
Sponsors, lots of locations all across Tahlequah, Cherokee County, and Adair County. Chris Bush, Tahlequah Tiger alum. He'll do you right. So head on down to Chris's Quick Lube.
Yeah, good folks down there.
Checking into the game for the Lady Tigers, Daisy Brown, the senior. So Riley Dotson and Mo Wilson also come back in. So Rayleigh McCarter and Riley Dotson will head to the bench. All tied up with 4:45 to go here in the first. Over to Mo, and they just watched that time and time again, and so she came up and challenged it and took it away from her.
She just came and took it away from her, absolutely. Number 11 may do it right here. She may take this all herself.
You don't really want to, that's not really how you want to come out of a timeout.
No.
Looks like the Lady Tigers have switched to man. And nearly forced a
5 count, right.
So their dribble, penetrate, kick. Something that works against this offense. Good switch right there. Trying to go back door. Spin. Off the back rim, no good. It's up for grabs.
Rebound, Mo, good.
Mo Wilson with another rebound.
They got her in a mismatch there, and the girl just couldn't make it happen, and then Mo stayed around and got the rebound.
Same thing right there. That soft pass, and Levin nearly hawked it. Bounce pass to Stevens. Over to Mo Wilson for three. Oh, Joe Wilson for three. Assist. Stevens. Mo Wilson.
She's having a nice game on a chilly Monday afternoon here in the TMAC.
Number 11, Maddie Ballard. Back to top of the key. Getting it to Pippinger. And off of her ankle there. And Lincoln Adams reached in and got her wrist. She'll pick up her first personal foul. First team foul here in the second quarter.
First foul period there. That's the first one they've called all the second period.
And Bumgarner, the junior, she's going to check back in, and that's one of their shooters right there. So
absolutely.
Definitely need to pay attention to her. Being guarded by Stevens. She brings it to the top of the key. Trying to work through. Penetrate. Looking for some help. It's not there. Going back door. And fouled and one.
Foul to be charged to Mo Wilson. First, team second.
That's Mo's first foul of the game. Second one in the quarter here for the Lady Tigers.
Chance to tie it here. Misses it. Rebound, Daisy Brown. Stays 17-16. Tigers on top with 2:48 to go. Long pass to Gilbert. Long pass. Inside to Stevens. She'll turn around, jumper. Off the rim. Can't find her shot today. Rebound, Eufaula. 2.5 remaining here in the first half. Tigers by 1. Mo Wilson staying right there with her.
They let Ballard bring the ball down that time. I think they're trying to sneak Bumgarner around, try to get her.
Ball, rebound by Mo. And there's Mo Wilson. That's smart right there, looking to see what her numbers were. Gilbert for the three. Air ball. And Daisy Brown, great position, boxed out, and she was fouled by number 10. I believe that's Kate Pippinger. That's her first personal. Only the first team foul.
First team foul of the quarter, yeah. 2:08 to go.
And Monroe checks back in for Eufaula, as does Riley Dotson for Tahlequah, for Daisy Brown. So inbounding, looking for someone. Over to Mo, back to Adams. 2-minute warning. Gilbert at the top of the key. And off to Adams, to Stevens. Finding Gilbert. Nothing doing there. Gilbert's blocked, and then now she's fouled. So Gilbert will go to the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, I thought she had that the first try she made it there, but took 2 to get the whistle, so we're going to go to the line here.
That foul's going to be on Bumgarner. That's her first. And Gilbert makes the first of 2. Couple substitutions here for Eufaula.
That's number 44, Christy Thompson. She's a freshman. That's the first underclassman that's checked in today.
And Gilbert makes both of them. Tigers by 3, 19-16, a minute 54 to go here in the first half. Lady Tigers staying in the press. And good job there by Eufaula. And number 3 to number 3 showing a little press and forces the turnover. Good job there by Lakin.
She got a little ahead of herself. Lakin stayed with her, ran with her there, and when she turned around, she just brought that other foot with her.
I think she was probably surprised by the speed of Adams because as she turned on the jets, so did Lakin.
So did Lakin,
right there with her.
She just turned her hip and ran with her. There's one.
And she can't get it to fall. Having an off shooting night.
She don't need to get discouraged. She needs to keep putting the ball in the air. She knows it's down there.
Rebound Eufaula.
We'll get out of the first half and come down here and shoot on our end. I don't know, I know it don't make any difference. Everybody plays on both sides, but second half, this is our end. I think she's more comfortable down here.
And Lauren with a foul.
Foul's going to be charged for the Lady Tigers. Lauren Stevens, her first.
So that's her first.
Team's third foul of the career.
And those are things that we talk about all the time is when you get on the other end, you're frustrated. Don't
carry that with you, right?
Have the memory of a goldfish. Forget what just happened by the time you get to half court.
Absolutely.
And you'll avoid fouls like that.
Go in the locker room, take the halftime, wash your face, and come back out and play a little ball down here on this end.
Number 3 misses the second one. Rebound Eufaula and the putback. And that's just not boxing out.
We got to put a body on a body down here in the paint, Ashley, and our rebounding needs to improve in the second half. Eufaula's going to put the pressure on us.
And trying to get it to Dotson. Dotson was rolling to the basket, and so Daisy Brown checking into the game. So Lauren ahead to the bench with a minute to go.
She can get her a drink. Get ready.
19-18, Tigers by 1.
Less than a minute here, so we'll see how we.
And immediately good take there. And although there's no over the back anymore, it was really through the back of Gilbert. Gilbert had good positioning, and that, if you're watching at home, is why you box out.
That's right.
Christy Thompson
picks up her. That was good position on that girl. Thompson's a big, tall young lady. Carson just got inside of her.
Mo Wilson back to Adams. 35 seconds to go here in half. Lob pass to Gilbert. Gilbert attacks baseline. She's trapped and able to give it to Wilson. Around the horn it goes. Finding Gilbert wide open.
There she is again.
And
we're going to shoot 1, 2 right here.
Good look there by Lakin Adams. A great pass and a great finish there by Gilbert.
That's the kind of zip pass we like to see right there. She saw her and she got it to her. She didn't give anybody a chance to go run it down.
So Stevens will check
checking back in, yeah.
25.3 seconds to go. And Carson Gilbert with a chance for the and one.
She's going to try to get the three-pointer the old-fashioned way, and there it is.
22-18, Tigers on top, and the pressure is on. And timeout, Eufaula.
Eufaula's going to call a timeout, talk it over.
Full timeout. Want to thank our sponsor, BJ Baker Trial Attorney. Why settle for just any attorney when you can have a trial attorney? There's none better than BJ Baker. Speaking of a community man, not only is he a lawyer, but he's a Tahlequah firefighter.
That's right.
So a guy who really cares about his community, active within the Cherokee Nation as well, son of Bill John Baker, who, as you know, they own Baker's Furniture.
That's right.
Another sponsor.
Another sponsor of the Green Country Sports Network. You bet.
We are very thankful for all of their sponsorships. Without them, we would not be able to broadcast these games. And so if you can't make it out here, the Green Country Sports Network does everything we can to stream every game possible. But
absolutely. You guys do a great job, and it's something if somebody can't travel, then they may have some of these kids may be in their extended family. They don't have an opportunity to travel with them and take a look, but this is a great opportunity for them to be able to sit there and still take in a game. And I know that there's a lot of people that appreciate it and count on it.
Well, we enjoy doing it, and there's a lot of people out there like Bud and Becky McNeil. They watch every game from Colorado.
Right. So, transplanted Tahlequahnians.
So we appreciate them. So what we would like to ask of you is if you can our sponsors, and also if you can like and subscribe to the YouTube page. That's free, and that helps us out a ton.
You bet. Anybody from Eufaula that's listening today, welcome to the Green Country Sports Network. We're glad that you guys sent a team over today to play some basketball, and hope they're enjoying the broadcast as well in Eufaula.
Errant turnover there by Eufaula with 11.1 seconds to go, so Tahlequah will get a chance for the last shot here in the first half. Down to 6 seconds, over to Gilbert. Wilson, short corner three, off the rim, no good. Rebound Eufaula, and that's how the first half ended. Tahlequah 22, Eufaula 18. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to talk stats and discuss things with the Green Country Funeral Home Halftime Show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back to the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network and watching Lady Tigers take on the Ironheads of Eufaula. Some quick first half stats, and these are rough stats, not official. Lakin Adams with 4 points, Carson Gilbert with 12, Mo Wilson with 6, so only 3 scorers for the Lady Tigers. But rebounding, it's been all Mo Wilson. Mo Wilson leading all rebounders right now with 7. Stevens with 3, Gilbert with 2, Dotson and Daisy Brown both with 1. Mo Wilson also with an assist and 2 steals, so Mo Wilson having herself the game.
Yeah, you know, she's one of the littlest ones out there sometimes, and I think she sneaks around, and like you said, she's out rebounding everybody on the floor at this time, and because they lose track of her, I believe, and she hustles. She's a hustler. I like to watch her play, and I hope she doubles that here in this next half.
Absolutely. One thing we've talked about Mo Wilson is that the growth in her, she has a different look on her face. She has that competitor look on her face, and she's not playing timid or scared. She'll stay. She's their lockdown defender. You know, coach will say, "Hey, we're going to put her on the best player," and I'm telling you right now, that means a lot.
It does. It does.
When a coach says, "Hey, I want you to go lock her down," and they know that it's going to be Mo Wilson who does that.
Well, and I think that when Mo realizes that that's not a punishment that you have to go guard the best player out on the floor, that is we're counting on you and you can do it, she'll be even better.
Absolutely, and she's so fast and high basketball IQ, and all these young ladies, very smart young ladies off the court. Their GPA is through the roof, and if you recall, last year they were the 5A academic state champions.
Right.
And so not only that, the volleyball team, 5A academic state champions, so they're a very intelligent squad.
That's absolutely right. If you go out here in the lobby of the TMAC, those plaques and trophies are all out there, and there's a few of those academic state champions over the years that you might not realize that those are out there.
So a few more thanks to our sponsors, Jackson Hewitt. It's about time to do your taxes, and going to your taxes done right, head on down to Jackson Hewitt. And when you get that big refund, you don't know what to do with it, you can head over to Two Sisters Financial, and they'll help you invest it.
They'll make your money make money for you.
That's right, passive income, and you know, it takes money to make money. So take a little bit of it and they'll grow it for you. So down there at Two Sisters Financial. And State Representative Bob Ed Culver, he's fighting to make sure your taxes don't go up.
So absolutely.
Longtime supporter at the OU Sooner, but a Tahlequah Tiger. Hey, we appreciate everything he's doing for our community. Thank you, Big Bob Ed. State Representative Bob Ed Culver. So we're a few seconds away from the start of the second half. We'll flip ends. We're going to try the other end zone this time.
Right here before we get started, you know, the high school athletic department put on the 10th annual Hall of Fame banquet this past weekend, and that banquet hall was full, and it was a nice ceremony, and got some athletes recognized, past athletes from Tahlequah. It was a very nice thing that they've done, and they continue to do it and continue to grow it. Back to action.
Long pass. Eufaula started with the basketball. Top of the key is Monroe. Monroe going to try the left side. Spins. Kicks out. Oh, short corner. And there's Mo Wilson.
There she is.
With the steal. Mo Wilson doing the dirty work.
She just picked her pocket right there and decided we're going to go the other direction.
Over to Adams. Adams kicks out to Dotson. Dotson trying to get it inside. Stevens comes up with it. Kicks it back out to Adams for 3.
Just like they drew it up, huh, Ashley?
Exactly. Assist Stevens, and Adams puts the Tigers up 7. Trying the right side. Dotson locking her down. Gilbert fighting through the screen. And that's what this motion man does. You get a lot of off-ball screens.
A lot of screens.
Finds a three-pointer themselves for Monroe.
You know, she just worked, got around there, and then that's just, there's not a whole lot you can do about that.
Quickly, high post, ooh, soft pass, nearly stolen. Adams for 3, got it. One dribble, got it. Lakin Adams comes out on fire from beyond the arc, now with 6 quick points for the sophomore.
Yeah, as soon as that girl cleared, Lakin decided she would just go ahead and take matters in her own hands and hit the back of the net with it.
And so trying to match. They said we can match that energy. They hit the 3 of their own. So the Ironheads won't go away. Tigers trying to do something, but for every 3, they answer. Adams pulls up again, and right now we've had 3, and now another 3.
We have completely abandoned the inside game on both ends, and we're just draining 3-pointers now. Maybe we're trying to lull somebody to sleep here, and we're going to get down inside.
Lake and Adams now with 13 points. 9 of it in the second half.
On 3 shots, yeah.
Trying to go back door, and I think they're going to whistle Gilbert.
She knows it. She smiled when she did it. She knew she snuck in there and got her.
Gilbert, that's her first personal, first team foul. 5:45 to go here in the third. Tigers by 7. We're talking about watching people from all over the country. Rebound, Stevens.
Good job, Steve.
Linda Garrett, she's watching from Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, my. I bet the sun's shining down there.
Adams. Over to Wilson. Wilson, she'll try 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Eufaula. Eufaula bringing the ball down slowly. 5:15 to go here in the third.
Tahlequah's going to stay in a man defense right here off the
long rebound.
Coming out of the locker room, so maybe they figured out something and they talked about it over the half, and we're going to get in a man and get somebody rattled over here.
Pull-up jumper by Adams. Couldn't get it to fall, and then falling forward herself, she's whistled for the foul right up on the back of her leg. Looks like she's going to stretch it out and be okay.
Hope she's all right, yeah.
Speaking of Mo Wilson, she's got family watching from New Mexico, so all over the globe.
All over the states, you betcha.
Prestige Worldwide is Green Country Sports Network. 4:55 to go here in the third, 31-24, Lady Tigers on top. Mo Wilson with another steal.
Pick a pocket right there, and here we go. We're going the other way.
Now Mo Wilson going to bring the ball down herself. Over to Adams. One more pass. She has her, just hesitated. Had Gilbert wide open in the short quarter. Adams pulling out, going to reset the offense. Bounce pass to Gilbert. Gilbert to Wilson. Just need to clean up these passes here. Adams going to attack.
Took a look. Oh, my.
1-on-4, and she's fouled.
She took a good hard look at that 3, and then she decided to take it in there and then got tripped up. So we're going to go to the line.
Adams to the line, shooting 2. And effort, hope I'm saying that right, with her first personal foul. And Adams makes the first of 2. Two team fouls for Eufaula, 2 team fouls for Tahlequah, 1 for Eufaula. And Adams goes 2 for 2 with that trip to the line. 33-24.
We're going to put the press on right here, Ashley, and see if we can't come up with another steal.
Long pass, nearly got a hand on it, Buzz Dotson. Around the horn, and that's Bumgarner for 3. She can make them nothing but net.
Good.
High arching shot. Timeout.
Timeout,
Eufaula. Bumgarner showing that she can hit from beyond the arc.
Yeah, she had no doubt about it. As soon as she touched the ball, she let it fly. So that was she was going to do that no matter what.
I've lost track of how many points that young lady has, but she's having a pretty good game. I'm not sure if she's their leading scorer or not. She's out here shooting lights out tonight.
Yeah, she's not afraid to put it in the air. That's right. She knows where the shot can. She knows where the shot can come from. Obviously, because she's the one doing it, of course. But there was no doubt about that when she shot it as soon as she touched it.
Scrappy little team from Eufaula here is every time Tahlequah tries to get on a run, Eufaula punches right back, and so you can see that they're a very well-coached team over there. And
you bet.
It's nice to see a good hard-nosed basketball team like this getting both teams a good look here right before the playoffs. Lake and Adams going to bring the ball down for the Lady Tigers. Bounce pass to Stevens, quickly out to Dotson, back to Adams. Adams going to penetrate.
Needs some help here.
Makes a nice footwork. Can't get a fall. Rebound, Gilbert. Gilbert puts up a shot. Rebound. Stevens couldn't come down with it. Two players there, both trying to draw a foul. Nothing doing on that possession. 3:40 to go in the third. And spins around, finds Gilbert on the help, and got the shooter's roll.
Gilbert cut it off real well, and then the other girl made her pay for it, but that was a good job on Gilbert's part, cutting that off in the paint.
Curtain screen, not much there. Adams Over to Dotson. Dotson-Stevens. Back to Dotson. Resetting at the top of the key. 3:10 to go. Short corner, Mo. Bounce pass it. Gilbert, she'll turn and shoot. Good look.
Good.
35-29. Tigers by 6. 2:58 to go here in the third.
Tahlequah's got back in the zone.
Bumgarner being pressured, kicks it over to Monroe, and kicked by Wilson. Out of bounds will be Eufaula basketball.
That surprised Mo because that girl just dribbled off her foot and she didn't even see it coming.
Trying the left side over by the local bank emblem, back to the eye of the Tiger. And Adams trying to get over there, get a held ball. And good pressure there by the Lady Tigers. 2:20 to go in the third.
Eufaula just moving it around out front. I think they're trying to see if they can.
And there's what they were looking for.
Right.
Tipped and stolen by Stevens.
I was just fixing to say that. Get the tall girl down inside, and they just an errant pass right there. Fortunate for us.
Gilbert. She's going to be left alone for a three. She'll take it. Carson Gilbert for three.
Wow. She said, okay, there's nothing open down inside. I'll just do it myself.
Perimeter shooting much better tonight for the Tigers, as they are now 6 of 17 from beyond the arc. Minute 30 to go here in the third quarter. 38-29. Lady Tigers on top of the Ironheads.
Eufaula trying to show some patience here. I think they.
And that's the 3-point that they're looking for. Rebound, on a long rebound, Eufaula. And there's Mo Wilson with another steal.
She is finding a way.
You know, Eufaula on these beyond the arc, they can. That's the kind of the disadvantage to the zone, is if you can beat it with that inside to Stevens. There we go. Assist. Lincoln Adams. 40-29. Lady Tigers on top. Largest lead of the day for the Lady Tigers. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Monroe trying the right side, being pressured by Dotson. Going to hand it off to Ballard. Ballard going to penetrate. Good denial of the inside penetration. And
good job.
Between her legs, held ball. Oh. And that will go to Tahlequah. Checking back in the game. See if that's number 40. It is number 40, Olivia Hamby.
Ironheads, number 40, Olivia Hamby.
22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Adams going to bring the rock down for the Lady Tigers.
I think just be patient here and get the last shot and then regroup for the fourth quarter.
And it was tipped. Wilson's able to come back up with it. Lady Tigers have numbers. Adams going to get an open three. Can't get it to fall. Dotson going to rebound it. 5 seconds to go. Gilbert from way downtown. Got it.
Look at that.
Lady Tigers in the third quarter.
Less than 3, and she just put it up.
And they've extended the lead to 14, and that's the end of the third.
Biggest lead of the day for the Lady Tigers right here. Got 1 quarter to go. It's been a pretty fast game. Not many fouls called, not many whistles stopping it. So
a good, clean game.
If we keep a little momentum going here, and like I said, Lauren found the bucket down underneath. Maybe to get it inside to her some more here in this last quarter, and put the lid on this one.
Absolutely. I want to thank our sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what it is that we do. And one of our sponsors is the parents of Lincoln Adams. They own Peak Health and Performance. Chance and Jade Adams. They can take care of all your health and nutrition needs. And there's countless stories of guys going in there with chronic illnesses and pains and getting some nutrition coaching and strength coaching and get them back on track to a healthy lifestyle. Chance and Jade Adams, they know what they're doing. Go down and pay them a visit at Peak Health and Performance. I don't know if you saw, but Tahlequah Tiger football team, they have new gear out. And they released a little hype video, so you can go to their Instagram page and see it. And it's pretty cool.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
It'll get you fired up. And I know football just is over, but we're already counting the days down until the start of the football season. And, man, as the kids say, the drip is fire.
Yep.
I say the question mark.
Yeah, you bet.
So.
You know, everybody says, in the off season about different stuff, but really, there's no off season for these guys. There's when they're playing and then when they're getting ready to play.
That's exactly it. Rebound, Gilbert on the missed shot there by Eufaula to start the fourth quarter. Bounce pass over to Mo Wilson, going inside to Stevens.
There it is.
There it is. Assist, Mo Wilson. How about that? Good way to start the fourth quarter.
It's a good way to start the fourth quarter. Just back her in there and put a touch shot up, and then here we go.
Want to say hello to Debbie Fry, cheering on Lakin from Kansas. Trying to get inside to Stevens. Bounce pass, and Gilbert from behind gets the foul. And Stevens had to rotate over there and just didn't get any backside help.
Right.
Gilbert found herself in a rough spot there.
She found herself behind her, and she thought she'd give it a try and come down on the top of her head.
So number 11, Maddie Ballard at the line shooting 2. Misses the first. Checking into the game for Eufaula, number 4, Lauren Gray. And I can't see the number, but it looks like she's going to be checking in for the shooter.
Ballard's been a pretty good shot most of the day, so.
Makes the second of 2.
I don't know if maybe she's a little fatigued or what's going on, but she's had some pretty good shots throughout the game. The first one just rattled around. The second one rattled around and went in.
Stevens, running a little twist play. Over to Lakin Adams, trying to get it, and she's fouled.
Going to shoot 2 right here, so we're going to.
7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Tigers by 15. Speaking of Ballard, that's her second personal
foul, right.
First team foul for the Ironheads. And Adams makes the first 2.
Yeah, I hope I didn't jinx it when I said they hadn't blew a lot of whistles and we've been going pretty fast. This may be the longest fourth quarter in history.
Waiting on Mo to tie her shoe. It's all part of the strategy, right? Catch a little breath. High IQ right there.
Yeah,
she's
looking around, checking everybody's face. Everybody's good. She's ready to go.
Second free throw in and out. Rebound is Hamby. Over to number 15, Hannah Needham, the freshman. Going to try left side. Going to rotate it back around. Lady Tigers still in zone. Going to try the right side. Nothing doing there. Lakin Adams trying to hawk that one. Going to penetrate. Kicks out. Got a hand on it. Eufaula is able to come down with it. That's Bumgarner. Want to keep somebody on her. And they found her back door. Good dribble. Shoot. And Stevens was falling, trying to get a hold of it, and found her back door for his 2.
Wow, you just chalk that one up. If you put the shot up 3 or 4 times, it's bound to go. So
46-32, 6:10 to go here in the fourth. Trying to go to
Carlson
Gilbert inside, and she's going to draw a foul. And that foul's going to be whistled on Lauren Gray. So Gilbert will go to the line shooting 2 with 6:05. The second team foul for Eufaula.
Third personal, second team foul, period. At the line for the Lady Tigers, Carson Gilbert.
Gilbert having a good shooting day. Now with her, missing the first one. It's the old kicker's curse. Nice and quiet that time, so made that one. Made the second of 2. 47-32. Gilbert now with 21. Bounce pass. Good job there by the Lady Tigers. Close out. Good defense there by
Good
Stevens.
defense.
And there's Lakin Adams with the steal. 3-on-2. Adams. Floater off the glass.
There we go. That all started down here on this end. Lauren just shut that down in the paint in there, and the girl lost the basketball. So that's an assist all the way around, starting down here.
Looking inside to the high post. Trying to dribble a little shimmer. And that's about all you could do defensively.
Yeah, I'd put a forearm shiver there. So, you know, we'll take it and go back this way.
Bounce pass, Mo Wilson. Screen set by Lauren. She had the roll, just didn't look for it. Adams pull up three. Off the rim, no good. Mo Wilson
gonna put it back.
Couldn't get the fall.
Still got a smile on her face. She, as soon as she turned it loose and it didn't go, she's still smiling. She's a player.
Three-pointer, no good. Air ball, trying to save it. And then swatted by Gilbert, out of bounds. Stays Eufaula basketball. 4:47 to go in the fourth. Trying to go. Nice back cut.
Down inside. Nice pass right there. You can't take that away.
That was Hannah Needham, the freshman, with those 2 points. 49-36. Over to Stevens. It's a good
We're on the floor now.
We're going to get a held ball. It'll be Tahlequah basketball.
Held ball position arrow belongs to the Lady Tigers.
Adams will do the inbounding. 4:26 to go here in the fourth. Lady Tigers by 13. Still a long time to play here. Off the screen by Stevens. Gilbert for two.
Everybody got preoccupied with Lakin running around that circle right there, and she cleared everybody out, and here come Carson right straight to the basket.
51-36, 4:10 to go here in the fourth. Lady Tigers in man. And she just went all the way around. Yeah. Easy 2 points for Bumgarner. 51-38. Bounce pass over to Dotson.
I don't think we need to be in any hurry about anything down here, Ashley. I think we just need to take care of the basketball and move it around the perimeter a little bit, and we'll get a shot we're looking for.
Out to Lakin Adams for three, and she's fouled, so she'll go to the line, shooting three.
That don't happen very often when you get a shooting foul out here beyond the arc, but we'll take it.
That foul was called on Hannah Needham. That's her second, third team foul for Eufaula. So at the line shooting three is Lakin Adams. Misses the first. Looks like Ariel Greenlee going to check in for Eufaula after this shot. And made the second.
She tried to come on in, but we're shooting three, so they want to shoot the first two, and then we'll get a timeout.
Yeah. Let's see if it's
Ariel Greenlee. Timeout, Lady Tigers at 3:39.
It's going to be a full timeout. So some stats here. You know, you're looking at Lakin Adams with 18, Gilbert with 23, Mo Wilson with 6, Stevens with 4. And call it the dirty stats, if you will. Mo Wilson leading all rebounders with 8. She's got 3 assists. She's got 4 steals, leading all 3 of those categories right there, plus 6 points. And it's hard pressed not to say that she's not got her name in for the First State Bank Player of the Week.
Absolutely, she's been hustling all over the floor.
A few other sponsors want to thank First Baptist, also River Valley Church, now meeting at Sequoia High School, AIM Performance, H&H Tire, and Bear Rocks. Thank you for your sponsorship of Green Country Sports Network. So at the line, shooting her third and final free throw, Lakin Adams, trying to get the clock issue to work out. They're letting it come on down as they called them to the court before the full timeout was up.
Yeah, they called them out at the first horn there. I think they jumped the gun just a dab.
Third free throw was
good
for Lakin. 53-38, 3:38 to go here in the ballgame. Tigers in zone, trying to get it inside, back outside, three-pointer attempt, and it is good for Lauren Gray.
I don't know that Eufaula was looking for anything other than that. They passed it around out front. They threw it into the high post, but I think that was just because they didn't have anywhere else to go with it.
Stevens couldn't get it to fall. Good look there by Mo Wilson. Stevens just in a position not to use the backboard.
I think Eufaula's just going to try to see if they can
claw back in this.
Yeah, get back in this shooting the three-pointer. That's right.
Bumgarner.
They're not even.
And it's nearly stolen by Stevens, knocked out of bounds.
And I think they've decided that their way back here is out past the three, so they're going to throw it around the perimeter a little bit and see what comes open. 2:47 to go. They're gonna have to pick it up if that's going to be their strategy, I believe.
Over the right wing, back to the top of the key. Bounce
there you
pass
go.
Nearly stolen and is stolen by Lake and Adams. Adams slowing it down 2.5. Pull-up jumper. In and out, rebound. Eufaula. I'd like to see him slow it down right there and let the rest of the Lady Tigers get down there and at least have a chance to rebound it.
That and let's burn a little clock.
Mo Wilson, what
Once
a heck
again.
of a play. I'd almost give her credit for a steal and then a turnover, but she knocks it out of bounds. Mo Wilson everywhere at once.
Now with 2:16 to go, I think next time we come down here, we ought to burn a little clock and get a nice shot. We have position to rebound, and here we go.
So there we go. Now she's slowing it down, just like you said. We'll walk it up. 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Lob pass over to Mo. Mo penetrates, kicks out to Gilbert. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to slow it down here. Adams. And she's fouled.
Draw the foul out front here.
Off that on Bumgarner. That's the 4th team foul for Eufaula. Minute 46 to go here in the game.
14th foul, great. Check back in, number 11, Maddie Ballard.
Maddie Ballard checks back in the game for Eufaula.
I think we just be patient with the basketball here and
trying to quickly get it to Stevens, and good hustle there by Greenlee to knock it out of bounds. And setting the screen to Gilbert.
There it is.
It's a tough play to defend. Carson Gilbert. Tahlequah has been really good on the inbound play this season.
They have, yeah.
Just a little back screen always set by Stevens. Springs Gilbert open for a layup.
Carson about had her hand on that.
And underneath,
we're going to get in the scrum down here. Here we go. We're coming
Adams
out.
Comes down with it. 55-41, minute 15 here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Gilbert. Gilbert over to Dotson. And Dotson going to bring it out over to Mo Wilson. To
Good
Stevens.
quick pass. There we go.
There we go. We're going to slow this thing down, try to burn some clock here.
We're going to go under a minute here, yeah.
Up 14. Lady Tigers looking to stall. Adams. Bounce pass to Gilbert. Bounce pass to Stevens, but behind her.
That's a tough pass.
And can't get the fall.
Here we go. Let's go the other way.
40 seconds to go.
Oh.
And Mo Wilson had her head on a swivel, able
That's
to
right.
keep that from
I'm
being
glad
turned
she's
over.
standing there. Absolutely.
30 seconds to go. Tigers 55. Eufaula 41. Gilbert penetrates, kicks it out, and Bumgarner read that like a book.
Yep, she just took it right out of her hand.
Back-to-back turnovers for Gilbert. 20 seconds to go. Long 3-ball. Oh, I was giving it to her too early.
She shot that from the bank sign. Ashley, that would have been a three-pointer in any league you could look up.
Goes out of bounds with 14.3 seconds to go, and I think that's how this thing's going to end. We'll see. Lady Tigers will just get it across half court. Good tune-up win here for the Lady Tigers. They will get out of here with a win tonight, 55-41 Lady Tigers. And
there it is.
Player of the week goes to Mo Wilson.
You bet.
Outstanding job.
Absolutely. She hustled the whole game, and the stat sheet will prove that out.
Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the start of the boys' game. You're watching Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network live broadcast of the Tahlequah Tigers versus the Eufaula Ironheads in the last home game of the season. Non-district matchup, just a tune-up for both teams, if you will, getting ready for postseason play. And worth noting here tonight is we are watching and waiting for potentially 1,000 points to be scored by the senior, Cash McIlvain. And Sarge, he's only 9 points away.
9 points away. That's don't seem like a lot, but when no telling what he's thinking right now. Do I want to try to get this off the top and get it off my shoulders, or am I just going to play the game? So we'll see how he comes out and what happens. But we wish him luck. He's 9 off. I have all the confidence in the world that watching him play all season long, he'll get his 9 and then some before the end of the day.
And so, good crowd here for the President's Day. The game was originally scheduled for Tuesday, but the impending weather has made it to be moved here to
Yeah, Monday. They moved it to today, and people coming in, and then went ahead about noon today, and the superintendent of schools called it off. So,
and I think that's the right call.
I think so too. It's it's almost like being a referee. Every time you blow the whistle, you're going to make somebody mad. But I just soon call it and not need it as to be up here trying to run buses and things like that when it gets bad.
And I do not envy that position because it's one of those danged if you do, danged if you don't. You can't make everybody happy. The one thing I've learned in life is you can make everybody mad, though.
Oh yeah. I could probably provide you a pretty good list off the top of my head of folks who I've done that to, whether on purpose or just by sheer accident. But
and I think the administration here does a great job, and I'm not just saying that. I think they have the utmost care for these kids at the forefront of their minds at all times. So every decision they make comes from that place. And I think we all recognize that that's where they're coming from. We can show grace and understanding. And so we appreciate Tanya and the staff down there at Tahlequah Public Schools for what they do for our kids.
And they're only as good as their information, Ashley. So, I mean, the old adage, since when does the weatherman know anything about the weather? But that's what we got to go with, So I'm pretty confident that it's the right call, and then we'll worry about Wednesday tomorrow sometime.
So back to basketball, though. So Tahlequah still trying to wait to see where they're going to play and who they're going to play after tonight. All the district games will be locked up for tonight, so we will know tomorrow where and who will play next week for regionals. And if you lose the first one, you're out. So if you win, you keep going, but if you lose the first one, it's one and done. And this is the first year, I think, in a long time that 5A, 6A went back to district play. That conference play. So a little different.
Yeah, the small schools do it every year, and they got to play. You make the state tournament from a 2A high school, 3A high school. You've played a lot of games. Starting with your in your conference and then going all up through the different layers of the playoffs. But kind of glad to see it, actually. I think you ought to be able to play your way in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is going to be a tough matchup for Tahlequah because Eufaula boys, they're 17-6. They're number 18 in Class 4A. So this isn't a warm-up game. They're coming in here and they're gonna give Tahlequah every single bit they want.
Yeah, they didn't make a trip over here just to be a practice squad. They're gonna come in the door and they're gonna try to win this ball game, and Tahlequah's gonna have to get it on their mind.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. You never want to say they're a gotcha game, but sometimes you have a tendency to think, we're playing a lower class team, so we're 5A, they're 4A.
Right.
Well, just because we're 5A, we should be. No. When it comes to basketball, all that's out of there.
That's absolutely right.
Because you look at the Tournament of Champions.
I was just fixing to say that. You go to the Tournament of Champions, and you might have a 2A and a 6A playing, and it's a ball game.
Absolutely. And so I don't give any stock to class sizes when it comes to basketball. Now, I do believe there's a big difference in football,
right?
Because you just have a lot more players.
Right.
But when it comes to basketball, you got 5 dudes out there, and they can stay out of foul trouble. Now, there's a big difference where you're playing 6A and you sub a guy that's 6'6" with a guy that's 6'6".
Right.
Whereas you drop down to 3A, 4A, maybe you sub a guy that's 6'6" with a guy that's 5'2".
5'2", right.
So,
but like you said, there's 5 opportunities, and it doesn't matter, just because a kid goes to high school for somewhere where they happen to be classified as 2A, it doesn't mean he's not a basketball player.
Absolutely. I think there's a little ball club down the way called Dale.
Yes.
And they've got some Forsyth kids that both playing Division I basketball. And I'll tell you right now, there's some 6A teams that don't even want to see Dale on the matchup. So.
They don't want them to come to town even for a scrimmage because they're afraid of what it might do to them.
But Eufaula traveled very well. You look
absolutely.
over here in the stands, and they've got a lot of support over here, so we appreciate Eufaula traveling well. And if you're tuning in from Eufaula, we appreciate you tuning in to the Green Country Sports Network, and we always warn people that, hey, we're a hometown broadcasting network, so we are going to be favored. Show a little bit of favoritism towards the hometown team, which is Tahlequah, but we'll do our best not to be overtly biased.
Absolutely. But we do appreciate a good basketball game and the athletes that are doing it out there. So.
And we want to thank all of our sponsor, Countryside Wellness. That's Kelly Calloway, Dr. Calloway, who's usually here calling games with it, but he's seeing patients, and not to violate HIPAA or anything like that. Can't say who he's seeing, but wouldn't matter because I wouldn't know who he's seeing.
Wouldn't know, yeah, exactly.
He's over there popping feet and ankles and
there you go.
backs. So if you
some more
back pain, he can take care of it.
Some more wellness stuff we've got on in the sponsorship list. We've got take a look at that sponsorship list. I was just thinking about that while ago when you were saying that. You know, you get yourself worked on, your car worked on, and everything in between just by going down the sponsor list and furnish your house and so on and such. Just our folks that are sponsors of the program.
And it's a huge thank you. It really is. It means a lot for people who can't get here. So thank you. And again, I always say this, and I want to make sure I say this every broadcast, that the local companies get hit all the time to sponsor things for kids.
Right.
I mean, from Little League to high school, everywhere.
Yes.
And they're the ones that do it, not the big companies. Big companies have a whole different process. It's the mom and pops, it's the local companies that are tuned into the community. So when it comes time to make a decision as to where you're going to do business, think about that, because they're the first ones you go hit up to support your kids.
Right.
And we ask that you think about them when it's time to pay them back.
Put that money back where You're absolutely right. They are not shy about putting their name out there and putting the dollars that go behind those signs on the floor and out on the baseball field wall and the softball field wall. So we thank them all for that.
So we're just a few seconds away from announcing the starting lineups for both teams. Eufaula in the maroon and white, and Tahlequah wearing the qual uniforms, white with the half-orange tops. We're about ready to get this thing underway. Tyler Morris joining us on the camera. So if there's any camera complaints, feel free to look him up on Facebook and Twitter. Address your complaints to Tyler Morris.
Between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Eufaula Ironheads and our own Tahlequah Tigers.
Now, a lot of people's asked, are we going to broadcast the playoffs? And that's a question for Kelly and them. I know they always try to put in for it, and you got to get permission from OSSAA to do so.
Right, I think that's a process in and of itself. You got to submit your intent to do so, and it's got to go through an approval. So we'll see.
Here's the starting lineups for Eufaula. Number 1, Dustin Eby. Number 3, Gentry James.
Another guard, 6-foot-tall senior.
Number 11, Maddox Bridges.
And a forward spot, 6'1" junior, number 13.
Keaton Parrish. And last but not least, number 5, Dason Hunter. He's 6'3" junior. And that's the starting lineups for the Eufaula Ironheads. And now the starting lineups for your Tahlequah Tigers. Head coach, first-year head coach, longtime assistant Mac Wall, assisted by Coach Davis.
Let's welcome the Tahlequah Tigers. Coach by Mr. Mac Wall, assisted by Nick Davis. And a forward spot, 6'1"
senior, number 0, J. Antwine. Another senior, number 1, Cash McElvain. A senior wearing number 2, Jordan Daughtry. A senior, number 3, Miguel the MasterCard Rodriguez. And last but not least, a freshman, number 15, Jet Morrison. And that's the starting lineups for your Tahlequah Tigers.
You know, the Tahlequah boys starting a lot of seniors, but they've got Jet in there, and I really like to watch that kid play. He's a freshman, and he's got a lot of upside to him, and he hustles and he plays hard, and he's real pretty level-headed about it. You know, you don't see him get all spun out down there. I'm excited that high school doesn't have the kind of transfer around that college does. We get to watch him for the next 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or 3 years after tonight.
And I need to ask his mom and dad how they know to name him Jet.
Exactly.
You know, because he lives up to his name. That can fly.
There is no quit in that young man, and being the freshman in that bunch there, he just he don't let that bog him down.
So a little fake jump with the official.
Right.
And twice they did it. Eufaula won it. Not very often does J.J. Antwine get out jumped.
Right.
But the 6'3" Daxon Hunter did just then. We'll try left wings, number 13.
We're going to come out in a man right here, Ashley, to start the game, see what we can do here.
Daughtry, pressure, penetrate, kicks, got an open three, and got it. Eufaula starts with the dagger, 3-0. McElvain over to Jet, and they're just playing catch back and forth as they make.
We're just that's the old slide drill there, wasn't it? Just
matriculate the ball down.
Keep moving down the floor and passing the ball.
Jet penetrates, floater, can't get it to fall, rebound, Eufaula. Good strong rebound, and quickly in transition, and just couldn't hang on to it, and that slows them down just a hair as they had the numbers. And strong Euro step, but took him past the mark, kicks it out for 3, rebound Eufaula. And can't get the fall. Out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. McElvain comes up.
McElvain snatched it out, yeah.
Missed opportunity there for Eufaula. And luckily, the Tigers ended up with the rebound. Jet Morrison over at the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Daughtry penetrates inside. Finds Miguel Rodriguez. Skip pass. And just too hard and high for McElvain.
Still got a little adrenaline going here. He might have just let that one go a little too quick.
And you know, my opinion, I think right now we want to get this 1,000 points out of the way.
Absolutely.
You know, and then just get back into the game.
I think there's just there's a little bit of
hanging over the
just kind of hanging over the shoulder a little bit.
Inside at the elbow, dribble off the glass, no good. Miguel Rodriguez with a strong rebound.
Comes down tough, protects the basketball right there. Good job, Miguel.
Jet will bring the ball down for the Tigers. J.J. Antwine on the local bank sign. Baseline to Rodriguez. And
they're going to get him for traveling.
So 6:05 to go here in the first. A little sloppy start for the Tigers, trying to settle in. Going to switch up defense here, go to a press. Swatted and stolen by J.J. Antwine. Back to Daughtry. Daughtry off the glass, can't get the fall. Jet had it swapped out of his hands. And Eufaula pushing tempo back down the court. Inside, good pass right to
us. We're going to transition here. We got the numbers.
Over to McElvain. McElvain, he's fouled, so he'll go to the line, shooting 2. First foul of the quarter, and it comes at the 5:41 mark. And that foul was whistled on Eby.
I think both teams are still a little amped up from pregame and dropping the basketball a little bit here and there. It may or may not calm down, but I can't see them doing that the whole game.
McElvain makes the first of 2. And makes 2 for 2, so we're 7 away. Staying in the press are the Tigers. Good job to beat the press. Got a 1-on-2. Good ball movement. Good defense there by McElvain to punch it loose. And right back to him. He's going to push the issue. He's going to take it, pull up. No, nice pass to Jet Morrison.
There you go.
Man, how about that? That's what you like to see from Cash right there. He thought he was going to take it. And you know what? He decided to give it up. And great pass to Morrison.
Good job.
Even better finish at the bucket. It's 4-3. Going to attack. And there is the
average
that Miguel Rodriguez is averaging. 1.3 charges per game. for the MasterCard, Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's developed that skill pretty well.
Offensive foul.
So that's Keaton Parrish is who that foul is going to be whistled upon, and that's the second team foul for Eufaula. McIlvain to Antwine. Antwine will bring it across, gets it over to Morrison, resetting the offense. McIlvain at the local bank sign. He's been known to take a shot right there on cue, and does.
There he goes.
McIlvain now with 5. And good take. Just beat him in transition right there. Just didn't get hustled
All
back.
right, we got to get back and play defense.
Eufaula pulls within 2, 7-5. Nice no-look pass to the baseline of Rodriguez, and Rodriguez for 2. Man,
Nice shot.
McIlvain looked great just then. Looked to his right and threw it a dart to Rodriguez, and great finish there by the senior. Good defense, staying right there with it. Forces a bad shot. Just couldn't get the rebound.
There it is.
But forces a steal. It is Rodriguez. Daughtry bringing the ball down over to McIlvain. McIlvain is going to pull up. Instead decides attack baseline jumper. Got it. McIlvain 2 away. McIlvain with 7 points.
Man.
Long three-pointer by 5. Can't get fall. Rebound is Jet Morrison. Morrison over to McIlvain. To J.J. Antwine. Taking the time. 3:15 to go in the first. McIlvain dishes to Rodriguez.
Boom.
Baseline jumper, Rodriguez.
Nice pass, nice shot
nice
right there.
touch shot there by Rodriguez. And several assists right here early for McIlvain. Staying in the press are the Tigers. And it's good to see Miguel Rodriguez shooting the ball well. With those nice touch baseline shots. That's really developed his shot right there.
Absolutely. It's easy to overshoot that right there at that distance.
Long 3 ball. Got it. That's James, who hits from beyond the arc. Eufaula going toe-to-toe with Tahlequah. He's able to put the ball down there. McIlvain looking inside. One-handed pass to Rodriguez, back out to Daughtry, over to JJ, back to Daughtry. McIlvain pulls up for 3. Boom! That's a
Timeout.
points. Timeout, Tahlequah.
There it was.
There it is, McIlvain with 1,001.
1,001.
1,001. Congratulations to Cash McIlvain. And classy moment here as Tahlequah takes a full timeout. And man, what an honor. We've watched this kid grow up.
Right.
Since he was little. When he was 3 years old, he was dribbling a basketball around the court, around the house, and there's not a kid who works his butt off harder than Cash McIlvain.
He's been running around these sidelines since he was little. Blonde-headed kid, just big enough to get the door open and get in. That's good. You don't get this very often, and I'm glad that Tahlequah takes the time to recognize him and all this in the middle of the game. And now that's off his shoulders.
Now that's off his shoulders. Let's go play basketball. But just continuing on, he's not one of those kids that I don't know how to say this without it sounding somewhat offensive, because he's a very talented basketball player. But he also is one of the hardest working basketball players I've ever seen. So that talent combined with his hard work and ethic has propelled him here today to where he has got 1,001, and you know there's going to be more.
Yeah.
But what an outstanding.
And that's something, you bet.
So congratulations. Now back to basketball. 2 minutes to go here in the first. 16-8, Tigers on top. Little hesitation dribble, tax baseline, and great job there by Daughtry to use the baseline to his defense. 13 attacks baseline, jumper, can't get the fall, rebound, Daughtry.
They're just trying to work it in there, and he was back. I think he was farther under than he thought he was, and that wasn't going to go any way he shot it.
Aiden Johnson checked in the game. I failed to mention that earlier. Wheezy checked in for J.J. Antwine. Daughtry trying to get it over the Jet. And there's Rodriguez on the other side.
There's that touch shot. That's
Rodriguez.
That should have been nice. It's about 3 in a row on them shots down there for Miguel like that. That little touch right there off the side.
18-8. Good job there by Eufaula. Great ball movement to go back behind the rotating defender of Tahlequah. And they're able to get to the bucket for 2. That basket was Logan Plant, and then they're going to whistle Jordan.
Going to catch him for a travel right there. I think he drug his foot.
53.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Tigers by 8, 18-10. Eufaula, good ball club down the way. Battle of the Lakes, Lake Eufaula versus Lake Tinkular. Nice Euro step.
Can't get it to go.
Great rebound there by Miguel Rodriguez. 30 seconds. Tigers looking to hold for maybe the last shot of the first quarter.
I think they're content to be patient here. Take one shot. Go get a drink of water.
McIlvain attacks. One-arm pass to Wheezy. Finds Rodriguez. Can't get it to fall. And it will stay Tahlequah
ball.
8.8 seconds to go. Rodriguez needs to be on the side of the goal to make that back.
Yes. Yeah, he needs to come down.
Inbounds to Jet. 8 seconds.
Directing traffic out front.
And has it stolen from him. At half court. Look good. On track. Off the rim. No good.
That's as close as you can get one without it going in, but we'll take it.
At the end of 1, Tigers 18, Eufaula 10. Again, want to take a moment now and thank our sponsors like Tahlequah Lumber Company. You can see their name on the court, and that just shows you how much they support our community. Peak Health and Performance, Chance and Jade Adams, for all your health and nutrition needs. Chris's Quick Lube, for when you're in a hurry, 10 minutes or less, they'll get your oil changed.
In and out, no muss, no fuss.
State Representative Bob Ed Culver. And we failed to mention earlier, State Farm, Laura Lunn, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So when you need insurance, Laura Lunn has it. We were talking last night, as a matter of fact, I was talking with Chase's mom and dad, and they were talking about some life insurance policies that they have down at Laura Lunn with State Farm and the benefits they have. They have term and whole and all sorts of things. Sorts of things that we thought we'd never be talking about,
You wouldn't have to worry about it.
So, as in our minds, we still feel like we're young, but the reality is
I know.
you got to worry about life insurance. And Laura Lund will take care of you. And as always, Green Country Funeral Home. And they've been a Green Country Sports Network sponsor since day 1.
From the jump.
So thank you for your sponsorship there at David Dick and Green Country Funeral Home. Start of second quarter. It's 18-10, Tahlequah on top. Jet over to Wheezy. Inside to McIlvain at the elbow, can't get it to fall. Jet Morrison trying to get the rebound, couldn't get it to fall.
Well, he done everything he could right there, you bet.
And good job there by Miguel Rodriguez. And let's see, no, they're not going to call the foul. Oh, they are going to call the foul. They do. I thought he was calling it out of bounds, but there was a one-arm shove there by number 2, which is Logan Plant. That's his first personal foul, first team foul here in the second quarter. And Daughtry going to check out as Novian Webb is going to come into the game. Novian Webb was the First State Bank Player of the Week.
You bet.
This week. Congratulations to that young man. Inside to Jet. Jet trying to get it to Novian Webb. And good hustle by Eufaula, but they save it to Tahlequah. And they find Miguel Rodriguez.
Oh, they're going to call Miguel for the charge.
And Miguel is on the other end of that.
Right.
So he's learning what that feels like. So he's going to be whistled for his first foul.
Miguel Rodriguez, offensive foul, his first.
First team foul for the Tigers. Ryland Kimball is going to make an appearance for the Tigers as to give Jet Morrison a breather. To the top of the key is Bridges, going to penetrate. Gives it up to number 3, and that's an easy bucket for James. McIlvain going to bring the ball down with a 6-point lead. 6:50 to go here in the second quarter. Long pass over to the wing to Weezy, back out to Kimball. Weezy going to take a shot. Off the rim, Novian Webb jumps through the roof to come down with that rebound. Weezy at the baseline, and good hustle to throw it off of the body of number 2, Logan Plant. They did not say it went off.
No.
I'm not real sure. I'll look down.
I don't know how that happened, right? But okay.
Said that Weezy was out of bounds when he was
had his foot on the line.
Tigers going into the press here. Good penetration kick. Back out to the top of the keys. Bridges. He's going to drive, and he finds Novian Webb, and then they're going to whistle for a foul, so he'll go to line shooting 2. Webb. They said he hit his arm.
Team's second foul of the game.
I think Eufaula's turning up the intensity a little bit. They're going to start running in a 3 or 4 subs at a time, a hockey change here. So we're going to try to keep fresh bodies on the floor. They may be going to start running up down the floor a little bit here.
McIlvain's going to go to the bench. Weezy's going to go to the bench as Antoine checks back into the game. And he goes 2 for 2 at that trip to the line. It's now 18-14.
Number 1 now, Dusty Eby checking in for the Ironheads.
Eby checks back in the game for the Ironheads. 6:08 to go here in the first half. Tigers by 4. Over to Riley Kimball. He can make that shot.
Sure enough.
I like when Kimball proves my point.
I was going to say, just as you called it there, yeah, he let it fly, nothing but the net.
And Kimball has the ability to get hot from beyond the arc. Again, the future's bright for these young Tigers. Even though they've got a senior-laden starting crew, the kids behind them.
They do have a nice supporting cast, right?
Trying to work through a screen. Had a look, changes his mind. Resetting the offense is Sparks. And he's in Kimball.
We're going to get a foul out here on the floor.
That's the third team foul for the Tigers. First for Kimball.
Team's third foul.
Inbounding is James. It's entry James. Gets it over to Sparks. Nice jump stop there by James.
I think he's just looking for a chance to uncork that three-pointer.
And a little faint razzle-dazzle.
Right.
Goes the left hand, and that's a nice finish at the back.
Gets the roll on that, you bet.
For James. 21-16, Tigers with 5. Over to Kimball. Kimball goes baseline, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, James.
We need to slow down just a little bit and get the shot we want, not one we think we have to take right there.
Opportunity here for Eufaula to close the gap. Working through the screen was Miguel Rodriguez. 3 ball for number 12 off the back of the rim, and J.J. Antoine.
J.J. gets up right there.
Great tip. And he comes down with the rebound, and then we got a 30-second timeout. Coach
Tahlequah. Yeah, J.J. got all the way up and just went and got that. That kid can jump out of the gym.
If I could jump like him, I wouldn't walk anywhere.
I know it. Absolutely.
I was just talking to his mom before this game started about how talented of a young man he is. And he's a talented athlete, but he's just a great kid too.
Right.
And,
Has he signed to play football somewhere?
No, he's decided. My understanding, he's going to go into the trade and maybe wants to be HVAC. And man, there's such a need for these trades.
That's absolutely right.
So there's a lot of money to be had in that. So we wish him all the best. And he's just out here being an athlete.
That's right. He just wants to play his senior year out and enjoy being a kid because it's going to pass before you know it.
Absolutely. Now, a great kid. Anytime you see him, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Very polite. Just a great young man, and I've enjoyed getting to watch him grow up as well.
Nice
right there,
pass.
great pass to Novi and
Good.
Oh, couldn't get it to fall. So Novi will go to the line shooting 2.
I'll give you Chalmers to Gentry James, his first.
It's hard to think you coach these kids in Little League and everything else, and it's hard to believe that they're seniors.
Right.
Man, life goes by fast.
Right.
I remember these kids when they're 3 or 4 years old. Novian just a little too hard there off the back of the rim. Jet Morrison going to check back in the game for the Tigers. Rylan Kimball, good minutes for the Tigers. Knocking down a 3 while he was in. And Novi, couldn't get that one to fall. Goes 0 for 2 at that trip. And then there is a quick
Miguel's
whistle
going to
against
get
Miguel.
called for the foul.
A little cheap reach-in foul.
Fouls going to be charged to Miguel Rodriguez, his second. Check back in for the Tigers, Joe Daughtry.
Daughtry going to check in the ball game for Miguel Rodriguez as Miguel picked up his second. And the thing is, that's the 4th team foul for the Tigers. So
right.
The next foul by the Tigers will put Eufaula in the bonus. And man, what a play right there by number 12. Great ball movement and just couldn't get it to fall. My goodness sakes, that was
pretty nice, wasn't
that looked really good and just couldn't get the 3 ball to fall.
You know, you were talking about before the game there with Jet Morrison. He's probably the littlest guy on the floor right now, and he got in there and just took that rebound.
Trying to get it to J.J. Antwine. McIlvain. Now he does get it to him. And there's
over
another.
to Novi.
We were waiting for Novian's dunk all year long, and I thought that was going to be it. And Novi's fouled, so he'll go to the line shooting 2.
Team's 3rd foul at the line, shooting 2.
Trying for us to go viral with Novi and Webb.
Right. He's going to have to get these the old-fashioned way.
Makes the first of 2.
Check in for the Ironheads, number 11, Max Bridges, number 13, Keith Parrish.
The elusive in-game dunk for Novi and Webb. Every single one of them I thought had been going in, and that one he was fouled. And misses the second one, makes the first of 2. It's 22-16 Tigers. 3 team fouls for Eufaula. Nice take, and there's the whistle. Let's see how they call. I can give him a body foul, but not the arm foul. No, I disagree with that. Daughtry's going to pick up his first personal. That's the 5th team foul.
That's going to put Eufaula on the line from here on out with 3:15 to go.
So Parrish, he'll go to the line, shooting 2. And he got the shooter's roll, 22-17. 3:15 remaining here in the first half. And he goes 2 for 2 at that trip to the line. 22-18, Tigers on top. And a rare turnover by Antwine. Leads to a short corner 3 for
that young man out there. He backed up to get that, so that's something to park back in your memory because he backed up to shoot that 3 when he had a closer shot.
McIlvain, he's going to take it. Can't get a fall. Tip back. By Novi and Webb, no good. Rebound. And stolen.
Daughtry's going to steal it. McIlvain will get it right there.
McIlvain with his first 2 points, just getting 1,000. And there's another steal.
McIlvain swatted that to Daughtry, you bet.
Over to Jet Morrison here in the short corner. Kicks out to McIlvain to 3.
Boom.
Dagger. Cash. Splash. McIlvain.
He got picked one up right there. Here we go again. Ashley, we're going up. It's going to go and one.
Count it. McIlvain was dormant for a few minutes and has decided that he was going to take over.
I think he's decided that 1,001 just wasn't going to be enough.
Basket was good. Catch McIlvain, shooting one.
So at the line for the and one opportunity, and 3 points the old-fashioned way. Got it. 30-21, 9-point lead now for the Tigers. An explosion of points there for the Tigers. And quickly beating the press, going to the baseline. Kicks out to short corner three. Off the rim, no good. Jet Morrison with the rebound. Jet with a little forearm, got by with one, behind the back. Over to Antwine. Minute 45 to go here in the first half. Tigers with a 9-point lead.
I like the patience. I don't think they need to get in a hurry here. I mean, there's no reason for it. You're up 9.
And there's McIlvain, couldn't get it to fall. And the Tigers trying to get the rebound, and Daughtry almost stole it. It's 3-on-0. Layup for number 5.
Layup for 5.
Two-point basket. Jason Hunter.
That's Hunter on the bucket. 30-23, minute 10 to go.
Oh.
Behind the back for Jet. Jet has it knocked out of his hands and stolen. Transition basket. And swatted by JJ.
Blocked by Antwine, right.
JJ jumped up and waited for him to come to the basket and then swatted it out.
And met him there.
He levitated in the air. 58.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Tigers with a 7-point lead. Top of the key is Parrish, being guarded by Daughtry. Gonna try the left side. Nothing doing. Gonna penetrate and kick. Good defense here by the Tigers.
Good defense right there.
McIlvain forces in baseline. Can't get the shot, and good movement with
Good
the
second
ball
effort there for.
Got his own rebound and was able to put back for 2. 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Tigers hanging on to a 5-point lead. Antwine trying to get it to Novian Webb off the ankle of an Ironhead. Pull-up jumper by Morrison off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Eufaula.
10 to go here before the half.
Eufaula weathered the storm that was Tahlequah there and now have tried to claw themselves right back into this. And great shot, air ball.
We're going to hold the ball.
Tahlequah. And that's the end of the first half. Tigers 30, Ironheads 25. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Green Country Funeral Home Halftime Show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back to the Green Country Funeral Home Halftime Show. You're watching the Green Country Sports Network, and Tigers by 5, and the key point now is Cash McIlvain with over 1,000 points, and what a career this young man's has had here at Tahlequah, and we appreciate all he's done for this program,
You bet.
the legacy he's left. And we're going to pull for him to hopefully get some more accolades by the end of the season. Root for him to get to get maybe an All-State nod. It's been a little bit since we've had an All-Stater.
Got that off his shoulder up there in the first half, and took a little bit there where he was dishing and giving the ball up and this and that. But it's good. It's good that that caliber athlete's still coming through the doors here, and you can still, on a day like that, you share it with everybody, like you said, and you've alluded to it a time or two. These kids grew up here. They were on the sidelines. They had older siblings, and this, and that, and the other. And Cash watched his sister play ball in here, and his brother play ball in here, and so that's good for him and good for that whole family.
Absolutely. And these young men have played together for a long, long time, and so this is the last hoorah here at the TMAC. Not trying to get everybody all emotional, but this will be the last time this group of seniors plays together in Tahlequah at the TMAC, and so they're hoping to make it a memorable one and end with a win, not just the milestone of 1,000 points, but with a win and get ready to go into regionals.
You know as well as I do, when you go to playoffs, you put that uniform on one day at a time, and that you never know when the last one's coming unless you're in the state finals.
Absolutely. Eufaula will start with the ball. We've switched end zones. And a 5-point deficit. Quickly inside, baseline jumper, and that's how Eufaula wants to start with quick 2 points.
They're going to start fast here and try to erase the deficit. And they're going to put a little pressure on us here coming up the floor.
Bounce pass over to Miguel Rodriguez. Can't get the fall, gets his own rebound, has it blocked, and Eufaula comes up with it. Eufaula crowds wanted to travel, but I think they made up with it on the no foul call there. So we're all even.
Everything's
pull up
even.
Three, and just like that, 5-0 run to start the second half for Eufaula. We're all tied up at 30.
We've got to get untracked here, Ashley, and figure out how we want to deal with the pressure. Take care of the basketball.
Antwine. Over to Daughtry, trying the left side, going to bring it up to the top of the key. Back to Antwine. Antwine looks, surveying the court. Over to Daughtry. Daughtry will attack off the glass, no good. And number 5, Doxson Hunter, he's a pretty strong rebounder for the Ironheads.
He stands his ground in there. They're gonna have to get a body on him and move him around a little bit, or he's gonna have the rebound every time.
Inside to Hunter, outside. Short corner 3, chance to take the lead, and they do, and that is an 8-0 run to start the game.
Quick start here for the Ironheads in the second half.
It can't be travel until you actually have possession of the ball, as the fans felt like it was a travel, but knocked out of bounds will be Eufaula basketball. Timeout, Tahlequah.
30 seconds.
I think Matt just wants to get them over there and kind of maybe regroup them a little bit. They kind of got starstruck a little bit right off the bat there.
Yeah, they just come out with a 5-0 lead. Took them a couple of punches to the face here. Let's see how they're going to regroup. Follow with some confidence, and they're not the number 18 team in the state for a reason.
That's right. And they're going to have the ball coming out of this timeout here. So,
Doxson Hunter, number 5, we were talking about him. He's 6'3" junior, but he plays really strong and thick.
Plays big in there, doesn't he?
Curious if he plays football.
I would be willing to bet you he does. He probably has a pretty substantial role on the football team as well.
I would imagine probably looks he could be a fullback, tight end, linebacker. Well, he can play them all. Tigers going into the press, going to put some pressure upon the Ironheads themselves, and there you go, 10-second call.
10-second call, there you go.
And
Good defense right there.
That's how you want to come out of a timeout. 5:58 to go here in the third. Ironheads with a 3-point advantage on an 8-0 run to start the second half. Tahlequah looking for their first points of the second half. Hand off to McIlvain. Off the screen set by Rodriguez. Turnaround jumper at the elbow, and there's McIlvain.
This is
and they're going to whistle Wheezy for the foul.
they're going to play physical the second half. They've established that they're going to get up on us. They're going to press the man, and they're not going to let you have anything easy.
First team foul for the Tigers. First personal for Aiden Johnson. For those of you just tuning in, if you ever hear us call him Wheezy, his real name's Aiden Johnson. Wheezy's his nickname. And good take and good finish at the basket by Bridges. Still a 3-point lead for Eufaula.
Get Dottie for traveling right there. He dragged his trail foot.
Eufaula making some adjustments there in the second half, and they've come out with their hair on fire.
They have, they went in the locker room and put pencil to paper and come out with a whole new plan.
Working off the screen, jumper, and that was tipped. Eufaula wants a foul, but it looked like it was an all ball to me.
Oh.
Now that's a foul. It's probably, he looked shocked by that, but it was the two-hand extension afterwards that's going to get
Right,
whistled.
that's kind of a no-doubter there.
Gentry James, that's his second personal foul, first team foul for Eufaula.
We're halfway through this period almost, and there's just one foul apiece on each team, so they're going to play physical.
Inbound to Daughtery. 4:55 to go here in the third. Bounce pass over to Miguel. Miguel wanting to hand off to McIlvain. Off the screen, wild shot off the back of the rim, no good. McIlvain pleading for a call and didn't get it. And nice steal there. Oh! Jordan Daughtery with the steal, and then he's tripped by number 3, James. So that's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Yeah, he committed 2 in a row right there, so he's
and man, that was a great interception. I'm gonna call it an interception.
Sure was, yeah.
Adding some football terms here to basketball as he went up and mossed him. 3-pointer for Jet Morrison. Off the rim, no good. Put back. Rebound by Rodriguez, no good. And Eufaula able to come down with it. And there's McIlvain showing that he can intercept balls too. And he is fouled. On the floor. A good strong take there by the senior. And that's quick. 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And man, that's
The last
James.
3.
That's gonna be that's tough for Eufaula.
Yeah, the last 3 fouls have been committed by that young man there. He's going to have to go sit down for a little while because he's got himself in foul trouble with 4:09 to go.
He does a lot of the ball handling for
Absolutely.
Eufaula, so that's finding him in foul trouble is tough. And good way to create space. And good job there by Miguel Rodriguez to maintain control of that ball, to draw the held ball, and it will stay Tahlequah basketball. Aiden Johnson in the game for the Tigers, going to inbound it. Oh, he had Rodriguez open. Finds McIlvain beyond the arc. Can't get fall rebound.
Gonna
Weezy.
put it back. There you go.
Great job there on the rebound and stick back for Aiden Johnson. Tigers within 1, 3:43 to go here in the third. Over on the right wing, going to rotate over. Top of the key. Whipping it over to the left short corner, nothing doing. They rewind it, going to penetrate. Throws an elbow. Oh! They're going to get Wheezy for a foul.
Yeah, he was. That fella came in there and Weezy was he's already committed to it. So
we've got one person saying it was a shooting foul. The other one say it was on the floor, but they're going to let him have it. Say it was a shooting foul. That's the second personal foul for Wheezy. Second team foul for Tahlequah. And he misses the first of two. That's Bridges at the line.
Bridges misses the first of two.
I always get tickled at every foul. You'll have someone say all ball, and someone always says it's a good call.
Right, yeah. Every time the referee blows a whistle, they make half the crowd mad, so.
Makes the second, 36-34. Jordan Daughtry with the ball. A soft pass stolen there by Bridges. Kind of baited him into that pass. Sparks handling the ball for the Ironheads. Tries the right wing, penetrates.
Good defense on the top of the key right there. At the elbow, rather.
Right side, little head fake. Gonna bring it back to the top. Gonna try the left side. Would have been close to a double dribble. Felt like he, I guess, tipped it, so he resets it. Trying to go back door. Great job there by Weezy Johnson.
Good job.
To fold
we
that
take care of it on this end, tie this thing up.
Bounce pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to McIlvain. And one! McIlvain with the baseline jumper and draws the whistle. That foul was on Maddox Bridges. So McIlvain will be to the line for and one. Novian Webb checks back in the ball game for Aiden Johnson. Good minutes there by the sophomore.
Eufaula's got 4 fouls this quarter, so any more and we'll go back to the line.
In and out. So we're all tied at 36. And so Cash almost picks his pocket. Good awareness by Parrish to come back up with it. Sparks at the top of the key being pressured by McIlvain. Standing on the Tahlequah Lumber logo. Proud sponsor of the Green Country Sports Network. Good movement here by the Ironheads. Kicks out for 3. Hits the brakes and Jet flies right by. Can't make the 3. Rebound. And clobbered. We'll see which one they call it on because there's about 3 of them.
There's 3 of them down there, right? This is a coin toss here.
Once again, Hunter.
They're going to get Daughtry for that one.
Foul's going to charge to Jordan Daughtry. His second personal.
Jordan's second personal foul, and it's the third team foul for the Tigers. Hunter makes the first of 2. Puts the Ironheads up 1. Looks like Davis going to check in on the next whistle. Misses it. Rebound, Rodriguez. Minute 45 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers down 1. Slowing down the tempo is Jet Morrison. Over to McIlvain. McIlvain penetrates, kicks over to Rodriguez. Back to McIlvain. He's left alone, way out there. He'll take it and drill it. McIlvain for 3.
That's a 3-pointer anywhere you shoot it, no matter what league you're in.
Puts the Tigers back up 9. Strong take, and the rebound's up for grabs. McIlvain comes up with it. Minute 10, Tigers by 2. McIlvain is going to step back, and great job there by Sparks to close out, because that right there is where McIlvain's good. He does that jab step back, and Sparks stayed right there with him. Minute 2 remaining here in the third quarter. Tigers by 2. Had a 5-point lead to start the second half, and at one point, Eufaula was up 3 on a nice run. Trying to get it inside to McIlvain. He's being clobbered and finally draws the whistle.
That's going to put him on the line.
That's a 5th team foul. Let's see if it's on Hunter.
Foul to be charged for Dixon Hunter. His second personal. 5th team foul of the period.
So McIlvain will go to the line shooting 2 as the Tigers are in bonus. 49.5 seconds remain in the third quarter. McIlvain makes the first of 2. Back up by 3. Checking into the ball game for Eufaula is Logan Plant. McIlvain misses the second one. Oh! Novian
hit the floor hard there. He's
not to get up and play. And finally, we got an injured player, so they have to stop. And Coach Qualls was pleading with them, stop the play, as he was hurt. Took a hard fall on the floor.
I don't want to speculate on an injury, but it looks like he's favoring maybe a hip there.
Yeah, that his hip broke his fall. 41.5 seconds. Tigers 40. Eufaula 37.
They're going to get him up right there. He's going to walk off on his own.
Favoring that hip. It looks like he's going to be okay. Man, he jumped way up high.
He sure did.
And just landed awkwardly. So Aiden Johnson sub back into the ball game. Will be Eufaula basketball. They'll take it over on the sideline there. 41.5 to go. Tigers by 3.
Oh.
Number 12's ankle showing that it's capable of taking a shot there.
He's showing he's still a young man. He's still pretty pliable.
3 ball, no good. And great job there by Jet Morrison to come down with that.
Tahlequah crowd wanted a foul pretty bad right there.
Aiden Johnson decides against the 3 ball.
Took a hard look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. He can nail those things. Tahlequah's going to hold for last shot. 10 seconds to go. Daughtry reverses course. Over to Jet. 5 seconds to go. And has his pocket picked. 2-1. Pull-up jumper for 3. No good. That's the end of 3. Tigers 40. Eufaula 37.
Started the period 5 up, ended at 3 up, and they gave up at one point, didn't you say, an 8-0 run? So
yeah, they were at one point they were down 3.
We're fortunate to be where we are here, so they'll talk it over, and we'll see how the fourth quarter starts.
Tahlequah Lumber on the court. H&H Auto, River Valley Church, First State Bank, Bear Rocks, AIM Fitness, some other sponsors of the Green Country Network, Green Country Sports Network this season. So we want to thank them as always for their sponsorship. Also want to thank State Farm, Laura Lunn. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Two Sisters Financial for all your financial needs. And then, of course, State Representative Bob Ed Culver. He's not just one party's representative, he represents all the people. And he has an open door policy, always willing and able to take your call. BJ Baker Trial Attorney. Don't settle for any attorney when you can have a trial attorney. Baker's Furniture, been in business a long time, down there at South Muskogee. If you're looking for a good deal on furniture, they'll take care of you. Chris's Quick Lube, when you're in a hurry, 10 minutes or less, they'll get your oil changed. So I want to thank all of our sponsorships all this year. Thank you for sponsoring the Green Country Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter, Tahlequah up 3, 40-37.
Here we go, last quarter action in the TMAC for this season. We'll see how it comes out for the Tigers.
Going to attack baseline. Good defense there by Daughtry to deny. Inside, going to go to work, and Rodriguez got a hand on it, and then gets his own rebound, and then he's fouled by number 2, Logan Plant. So that's Plant's second personal foul, first team foul for Eufaula. Now Eufaula want to press a little bit.
They're going to come up and they're going to try to put the pressure on here.
And Daughtry loses the handle just for a bit. Doesn't really face him. He's a great ball handler. Over to McIlvain. McIlvain thought about the 3 and said he takes it and finishes at the basket.
Thought about the three-point shot, and then the lane opened up there, and he just thought he'd make it easy.
42-37. J.J. Antwine set to check in on the next whistle. 7:20 to go here in the fourth. Right side, looks inside, nothing doing there. Good job by Weezy to deny the interior thought. And they're going to get Daughtry, or see who they call. Daughtry or...
Fouls going to be short. Daughtry for
Yep,
the
it's going to be his third.
First team foul.
First team foul
Check back in, number 0
for the Tigers.
Antoine.
Antoine checks back in the game for Aiden Johnson. 7:07 remaining in the game. It's 42-37, Tigers on top. Ironheads looking to inbound. Top of the key. Parrish trying to force it inside. Stolen by McIlvain. McIlvain unfazed by the pressure.
Eufaula wasn't really working hard down inside that time. I think they were just looking for somebody to come open on the perimeter.
McIlvain pulls up from the local bank side and almost got it. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Eufaula, and here they come, transition. And great job there by Jet Morrison to punch the ball
He
loose.
just reached in there and picked it out.
Over to Miguel. Miguel to JJ. Antoine to Daughtry at the top of the key. Back to Antoine. And off to Jet. Jet going to attack and draws the foul. Can't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line shooting two.
Fouls going to be charged to Chase Davis.
Jet's forward progress was slowed down by his face, it looks like. Jarred him loose a little bit, checking for blood. Making sure he's not bleeding.
Do a quick count, make sure he's got all his teeth, makes the first one.
Hockey change, like you said, Coach.
Check back in.
As three of them come in.
Keevy, Gentry James, and Dason Hunter for the Ironheads.
James comes back in, playing with 4 fouls. And Jet gets both of them.
Got them both.
44-37, Tigers by 7. Novian Webb, he'll check in the ball game for Jet Morrison. James going to bring the ball down for the Ironheads. Tries the right wing to Parrish. Back to the top of the key is James. Going to try the left side. They're trying to get Hunter to post up down low. And then they kick it back out. Comes to the free throw line. Fadeaway jumper. Got it.
That was
by Parrish.
He just kind of snuck in an open spot right there and got the basketball. And now he's going to pick it off down on this end.
Out of bounds. Stays Tahlequah basketball. Good hustle there. 5:43 to go here in the fourth. Daughtry. Back to Antoine. Back to Daughtry. They get it across. No big deal. Into Antoine. Out to Rodriguez.
Good.
Money.
Good pass, good catch, good shot right there.
Antoine to Rodriguez has been something that didn't have on our bingo card this year.
Right.
But has been called quite often. Long 3 ball. Got it. Catch and shoot there for James.
Timeout, Eufaula, Ashley.
James can go back to the bench.
Right.
he comes in and hits a quick
It's a
three.
major league three. Yeah, he
I mean, just didn't even hesitate, pulled the trigger. Good look. Talented young basketball player right there.
Sure enough.
5'11", junior. So he'll be around you for one
they'll
more
enjoy
year.
that for another year, right?
It's been a heck of a ball game thus far. 2 good programs going at it, trying to knock the rust and dust off of them, fine-tune some things as they both prepare for the playoffs next week. All across Oklahoma.
Yeah, you probably got your $6 ticket worth out of this deal today.
5:17 to go here in the fourth. Tigers by 4, 46-42. Tahlequah has 1 team foul. Eufaula has 2. Oh! Turnover by Eufaula. And there he is, James again. That time couldn't get the fall. And the tip up. Morrison comes down with it. Has it knocked out of his hands. And Man, there's a plethora of people going after it. Just a bunch of hustle play right there, and they finally get the whistle. And that whistle is going to be called on Hunter. That's his third, but that's the third team foul.
Third team foul appearance.
For Eufaula. J.J. Antwine comes back in the game.
Yeah, that was just, loose ball, everybody hustling. And
long pass over to Antwine. And, McIlvain to Antwine, we've said that all year long.
All football season.
On the football field and out here, too. Daughtery on the spin move, over to Antwine. Back to Daughtery. Off the screen, McIlvain. Tries the left. Right-hand floater, got it! McIlvain puts the Tigers to 48. 4:25 to go here in the fourth. Hunter to James. James over to Parrish. Parrish penetrates.
Oh, that's going to be a
another charge, and that's the second charge taken by the MasterCard.
He's come up with two of them tonight, and then he gave one back to him, so he's one to the good.
Checking back in, number 12.
That's the third foul for Parrish, and that's the fourth team foul for Eufaula, and one more puts Tigers in bonus. Antwine, he's going to show you a little bit of speed. No look pass over to Rodriguez. Back out to McIlvain. McIlvain back to Rodriguez.
Coach Qualls is telling him to get it out front. Let's buy a little clock here.
Nice pass by JJ to Rodriguez, and we got a held ball. We'll be talking basketball. I think we got by with one on that held ball.
I believe so.
3:55 to go here in the fourth. 48-42. Tigers on top and inbound from Antwine to Rodriguez. Once again, Tigers 50. Eufaula 42. Short corner three ball for James. No good.
Oh.
And Rodriguez got tied up trying to get the rebound. Again, three ball. Can't get the fall. And last touch.
That'll be Tahlequah's basketball.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
They say last touch, Tahlequah.
Missed it.
Dax and Hunter going to check back in the game for Eufaula. About 3:34 to go here in the fourth. Tigers by 8. Lob pass. Top the key. Penetrates. Back to 13 for 3.
Yeah.
Parrish makes it a 5-point game. Daughtery gets it across the court. Hand off to McIlvain. McIlvain, he'll attack inside. Floater. Can't get the fall. Gets his own rebound. Out to JJ. JJ, he'll pull up for 3. Got it!
Got it.
He makes it look so easy. JJ and Twine. Tickles the Twine from behind the line. We like to rhyme when it comes to JJ Antwine for 3.
He made that look easy, didn't he?
Man, he makes everything look so effortlessly. I make jogging look hard, and he just makes everything look so easy. Tigers 53, Ironheads 45.
60-second timeout.
Full timeout by Tahlequah.
60-second timeout gives the cheerleading squads time to share the floor. Get the crowd pumped up for the finale here.
Just a few more games left on the schedule here as playoffs start next week, and we start looking towards the spring sports, track and soccer. Coach Hall, I saw him, all their guys out there on the soccer field this last weekend.
They're braving the cold, trying to get ready.
And he's excited about this season.
Coach Perez got the baseball boys out there. Coach Ray's got his slow pitch girls ready to go.
And there's a lot of talk about this baseball squad. Having a chance to go deep.
Right.
Maybe make a run to the state finals this year. So they've got a pretty talented squad over there. What was the young man that just signed to go play as a pitcher, right?
Levi Kelly. Yeah, he's one of Coach Perez's pitchers for the year. Plays in the infield when he's not on the mound.
Lots of sports on the schedule for the Tahlequah Athletic Department. Oh, James couldn't come down with an opportunity there for the Tigers to steal it. Oh, look, Davis, he'll pull up the three. That's a Davis shooting Daxon Hunter.
Got a foul underneath.
And then we're whistled for a foul. J.J. Antwine picks up his first personal foul. Only the second team foul for Tahlequah, 2:47 mark. And Parrish will be at the line, shooting 2. Got it. Makes the first of 2. Parrish is a really, really, really good free throw shooter.
He is.
Probably one of the best I've seen.
He's just got a good shot all the way.
Trying to see if the free throw curse works. Doesn't. Makes both of them. 47-53, Tigers on top. Little equipment check here for Rodriguez. If he's bleeding or what.
I think he may have some blood on his leg.
So Novi and Webb will have to check in the ball game. They got it sorted out. Novi and Webb will come in while they tend to get Rodriguez cleaned up. 2:47 remaining in the game. Tahlequah 53, Eufaula 47. Tahlequah has 2 team fouls. Eufaula has 4. The next foul by Eufaula puts Tahlequah in bonus. McElvain.
We've got to.
Antwine.
JJ's going to get it across.
And loses the handle and it goes out of bounds. Just got away from him.
That just kind of looked, that wasn't right from the start. We kind of, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to catch up to the ball himself. Just couldn't ever get under control. Top of the key. Going to try the right side. Lots of movement. There's a three-pointer. Got it. And that was Eby who came wide open. Timeout. As Eufaula has now pulled within 3.
You know, that's what we can't do in the last 2:25 here. We cannot leave them open out on the free throw or out on the three-point line like that. They've got 2 or 3 that'll bury it every other time. So
30-second timeout called by Eufaula. They have 3 timeouts left. Tahlequah has 2. And Tahlequah just got to be able to handle this pressure and take care of the basketball.
Right. Just take care of it. Like you said, don't let the moment, don't let it get bigger than it is. Just, you know, you're in it.
25 remaining here in the 4th. McElvain going to inbound the ball for the Tigers. On the floor, Daughtry, Jet Morrison, McElvain, Antwine. And Jet throws it long, and if there's anybody that's going to run it down, it was J.J. Antwine, but he just couldn't get there, so he stepped on the line. Qualls doesn't agree with that call.
Check back in, number 3, check.
So James checks back in. Maybe it's an offense-defense sub since he's got one foul to give, but 2 minutes, about 2:10 to go here in the game. It's a 3-point ball game.
I think Eufaula's looking for this three-pointer out here.
And he's
They'll take that.
They call it on JJ. And it is. Antwine picks up his second personal foul, 3rd team foul.
13th foul.
And Parrish, he'll go to the line, shooting 2. Minute 59 to go here in the game.
I think they had it set up out on the perimeter. They were looking for the 3. They wanted to tie that dude up with one shot.
Parrish misses the first one short. Here comes the second attempt. And that one went long. Rebound is Jet Morrison. Jet trying to fight his way through. Goes out to McElvain. McElvain running into his own players, and right now Tahlequah is just trying to get it across, and they do. And man, that was just, does it look like Tahlequah's just playing kind of outside, outside themselves a little bit?
I just don't, yeah, they need to just calm down, take care of the basketball a little bit. They're not doing anything, you know, nothing groundbreaking. It's just we're giving them as much as they're taking, so.
Yeah, just little out of sorts there. And that's a good timeout by Qualls. Keeps one in his back pocket here late in the game. 3 timeouts remaining for Eufaula. I want to take a minute to remind everybody to be weather aware the next couple of days as temperatures are going to drop dangerously low. So make sure that you have all your bread and milk. Make sure you got gas in your car.
That's right.
Propane in your tanks as well.
That's right.
Make sure you check on your neighbors and the elderly, because it's going to be brutally cold for the next couple of days. As you know, Tahlequah has canceled school for tomorrow, and they'll make the decision as to Wednesday sometime tomorrow. And so we appreciate Tanya Jones and the staff at Tahlequah Public Schools always looking out in the best interest.
Getting the word out early so people can make arrangements.
And that's why we've got this game here early, and lots of district games across the state being moved up to Monday, so that way playoffs can be determined.
.145 to go here, Ashley. This may end up being a little barn burner action here at the end of this. They're going to put the pressure on here.
They always joke about Lou Kelly, the famous Lou Kelly saying, "Whoever has the ball last is going to win." It's his kind of famous saying. Inbound to McElvain, knocked out of bounds. Stays Tahlequah ball. Minute 44 to go. Inbound to Antwine. Over to Jet Morrison. Minute 30 to go. Morrison attacks baseline. Windmill shot, and not real sure, we just can't just take the shot there. It's on the ground. It's up for grabs. It's kicked. This is rugby.
We are in a scrum now.
Hell ball will be Eufaula basketball.
Hell ball, possession of the
And here we go. James checks back in the game. Like I said, this offense, defense. I enjoy when I see things like this because that's the coaching nuances.
Right.
You know, that's a coach over there on the sideline paying attention, and he's got strategy. And it's
bet.
kind of a sign of a well-coached basketball team.
Yeah, they're not just, they didn't just go find somebody out in the hallway to bring them to town today, did they?
Right. Like, hey, listen, I'm going to protect him on the defense. I need a guy to bring down the ball and provide something. And there we go, turnover. Oh. Last touch, Eufaula. And Tahlequah right now in a scrap. Flat out scrapping here in the final minutes.
I think the last minute of this thing is going to be very much of the same. I think this is going to be a little scrappy.
McElvain trying to inbound it. Long pass to J.J. Antwine. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez and McElvain. Jumper, can't get a fall, trying to get a rebound, can't get it. Rebound, Eufaula. 50 seconds to go, 53-50. And here comes Eufaula trying to push tempo. Being guarded by Daughtery. Top of the key, 40 seconds remaining in the game. Jet doing a good job, worked through the screen. And we gotta have to get a timeout.
Going to call timeout, good defense, good defense.
Morrison. And good deny by the help defense of Tahlequah. 33.1 seconds remain. And man, how many close games have the Tahlequah Tigers been in this season?
All season long. It's been the calling card this year.
Man. Not sure how to help your blood pressure.
Right.
Because the Tigers aren't going to do it. They'll make the blood pressure worse. Goodness sakes. Another close one here in the T-MAC and a memorable one.
Absolutely, and the thing is, I believe, Eufaula knows they've got to have 3 right here, and they've shot it all day long, and I think that's what they're looking for.
Good to see Craig Wing joins us.
He snuck in down there at the end of the table.
Making his appearance here late in the game. Look at both of these coaches over there just working their tails off, and you got to appreciate that. And like you said, these guys aren't just some dudes off the street. You know, if this isn't daddy ball, these are two guys that take their profession seriously over there, coaching them up. They know what the situation is, and it's punch, counter punch, point, counter point right here.
33 seconds worth of it right here, and it's going to be fast paced to the end. I bet you anything.
Advantage right now for the Tigers, having a 3-point advantage. So Eufaula needs a 3-pointer to tie it. And there's a foul, let's see, on the floor.
Somebody come out of a shoe. JJ come out of a shoe.
Cash McElvain whistled for holding. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul for the Tigers. So foul by either team puts either team in bonus. So respectively. 20 seconds to go. And losing the ball. He's on the ground. Intercepted by J.J. Antwine. He throws it. It's a little bit wild. And there's a timeout.
Going to get a timeout. Full timeout right here.
There's about 3 different guys were wide open for 3. And I'm not real sure if anyone wanted to take it.
They don't want it, yeah.
And that was a smart timeout by Eufaula with
8.9 seconds. Yeah, they're
because there was opportunity there for Tigers. They got a hand on it. JJ stole it midair, tried to save it, throws it back in, and there's a scrub. And it's just right now the aggressiveness of both teams.
Exactly.
The hustle. This is a heck of a ball game.
Yeah, we got 8.9, and it's somebody's going to be real happy, and somebody's going to be way dejected here in just about 8 seconds.
And the Tigers, if you remember several weeks ago, were on the heartbreaking end of a 3-pointer made by Stillwell.
Yes, absolutely.
When you go back and look, and that was actually post-buzzer. Shouldn't have counted, but
shouldn't have counted, but you know, we're in the no replay days still in the high school game, so we take it how we get it.
And so this one in line now to be another close ball game. 8.9 seconds. Both teams with 4 fouls. Both teams with 1 timeout left. It is 53-50. Tigers by 3. Eufaula needs a 3-pointer to tie.
All right, Ashley. Here we go.
Trying to work. Good defense here by the Tigers to close out. James at the top of the key. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Floater at the buzzer. Other man, no good.
Tahlequah survives. 53-50 here.
And what a ball game here at the T-Mac.
Great effort by both sides right there, but Tahlequah prevails in this one.
Tahlequah with the win, and I think it's only appropriate that the First State Bank Player of the Week goes to Cash McElvain. Congratulations, that young man, for 1,000-point season.
Grab 1,000 points, you bet.
Okay, so for Craig Wing, for Sergeant Sams, Tyler Morris, I'm Ashley Stevens. Thank you for watching the Green Country Sports Network. Good night.